Hello! Hello, everyone. Gonna set up some stuff. I'm almost ready. Just need to get the YouTube stuff up. If I have to, not afraid to find out. No, I am so determined to taste after once. Hidden seized this day, this moment. Wanna go, get away, wanna go. Ignition, turn on. Nothing to feel the truth. Wanna see Jordan in movies. Ignorance is not bliss. Let to screw off. Can't keep on hiding. Turning back now. Sorry, that song is really good. I love that song. That song is oh shit. Thanks for the YouTube sub, Doobie Bruh. I like that song. The song is key plus words. Really good song. I don't know if it's in Persona 4 Golden, but I know it's in the Persona 4 anime because that's where I heard it first. So who knows? But it's been going pretty good for me. So as I clap, because everyone loves clapping. Our boy Dark has a lot of stuff going on. Hold on, I have a notification here. Oh no, it's something else. So we're not gonna listen to the full pre-stream here. I want to find a part in here. If I can find it, I can find it. But I wanted to start off with a little bit of the Emerald 7 nonsense a little bit. Then we'll go back to Emerald 7, but I want to find a little clip here.
500 tier 1 subs, and over the past couple of days, mostly in part due to Emerald 7.
Here we go.
Now, yes, there are other people who have been gifting subs and also subbing themselves, but Emerald 7 came in and gifted an unprecedented number of subs over the last week, I would say. Probably 4 straight days he's been coming in and gifting crazy amount of subs. First, he gifted something like 500 tier 1 subs, and over the past couple of days, he's gifted like 300 tier 3 subs. All right. Really amazing. Obviously, this is a big step towards helping me next year with my tax situation. So that's pretty awesome. And I'm very excited for, hopefully the fact that maybe I can get through next year. We'll see. It's a good start. It's definitely, I'd say, I'm just estimating because I actually don't know how much I get from like those tier 3 subs. But
he doesn't know how much he gets. Now, this is kind of funny that he says this when he told us before he knew how much he gets from tier 3 subs. There are pre-streams where he literally runs down the percentages and the cut that he gets from tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. He told us what he makes. So how does he not know how much he's gonna get from these tier 3 subs? It's almost like he doesn't want to tell his fans how much he actually made from Emerald 7.
Estimating that maybe at this point I'm just under halfway.
Under halfway. Now, there are people who did actually do some calculations, and it has either come up to 6K, somewhere between 6 and 10. 6 and 10K he got from Emerald 7. That's how much people have calculated that he got off that guy alone in subs. And DSP saying that it's under halfway. Now, of course, DSP doesn't want his fans to know how much he actually makes. Now, if you go to his stream chat and say, "Oh, Phil, I calculated the amount and you got this much," that's a calculation, okay? That's a guess. That's not exactly the amount, okay? So don't believe these numbers, because every time someone comes up with a number, he wants you to not think about it, because he can't milk it if you knew how much he made. Just saying.
To what I'm probably going to need next year for my tax situation. That's a good thing, man. That's a great thing, right?
I mean, he obviously knows he cannot say it's nothing. He knows he can't say, "Oh, I got nothing from it," but he doesn't want to say that he made a super amount of money. So he wants to keep it as a positive, but also keep it in the back of your mind. Well, I might need more money, dude. Don't take this for granted, because it's dark.
So, pretty sweet. And I want to say thank you, obviously, to Emerald 7 for all of the support and the help. I certainly don't expect anything more. That's the thing, people. Phil, when's Emerald 7 coming back? I don't know. Listen, this is just something that he's been doing, or she's been doing. I don't know. Out of the kindness of their own heart to help me out, and obviously to help you guys out, because you guys have all been getting gifted subs recently. I have no control over it. I don't know how it works, and we'll see. So if it happens again, amazing. If not, well, at least it really significantly helped me out at this point, and I am happy about that. So thank you very much to Emerald 7. Obviously anyone else who's been contributing or who is planning on possibly contributing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Gao, if that's how you pronounce his name, I'm sorry, but he did tell us he got there's a number of 12K going around, but I guarantee if you tell him that, or tell his fans that, or just say in general, just in his chat, he's gonna tell you, that's not accurate, okay? They're just making shit up to make me look bad, okay? I know how much, you should listen to me how much I get, okay? The amount of subs I'm getting from Emerald 7 are really good, but I don't want to tell you how much. No, that's not what it says. It's really good. Yes, it's a lot of money, but it's not enough to cover the tax situation. Okay?
In the next, couple of weeks, because it's Christmas time, Christmas event. Thank you very much for that in advance. Like I said, we've made major headway here, and we'll see what happens, heading into 2019, with how my streams do and everything.
Okay. Well, somewhere he says, well, he kind of had the idea that Emerald 7 was never going to come back, and then he came back yesterday. Now, I'm kind of curious to see if Emerald 7 is going to come today, even though it's time off, to just drop another sub bomb. 700 times $2.2 plus 600 times 17 equals 12. Yeah. Gao, I'm just telling you. You could give him numbers and he'll just say it's wrong. It happens many times. It's just because then he'll say, well, you're not factoring in the amount that Twitch takes, okay? Twitch gets a cut of the money too, okay? So, I mean, you could give him a number, then you can even tell him, oh, this is including the Twitch cut, and if anything, we're more generous to how much Twitch takes. And he'd still say it's bullshit, so you're never gonna win with Dark. You could give him numbers and reasons, and he'll just not care. But anyways, Mr. Hutsuff uploaded this little clip here called Darkside Phil, I'm Not Angry. This is a great compilation of stuff that Dark has said. Now, there was I don't know where I heard this, but there was a meme going around that DSP was just more upset that Emerald 7 didn't show up during the Ask Creed stream. That could be the case.
Okay, took care of a couple of idiots in the stream chat who are basically being really annoying and disturbing everyone and talking about stupid shit, so they're gone now.
We're gone now, dude. Got him.
No worries, back to the chill vibe of the chill stream. Basically being really annoying and disturbing everyone and talking about stupid shit, so they're gone now. No worries. No worries, back to the chill vibe of the chill stream.
I like it. I was like, back to the chill vibe of the chill stream. If your stream is chill, it doesn't really matter. If people are there to start shit, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know, whatever.
No, Sour Patchy, I'm not angry tonight at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
Not angry in any way, shape, or
I'm
form.
not angry.
I'm having a nice, chill, fun stream with everybody.
When you have to tell people you're not angry, you might be angry. I'm not angry, okay? This is a chill stream. I'm not angry. I mean, obviously, if you're not angry, you're gonna say I'm not angry, which is fine. But whatever.
Just because there's a bunch of, jerks who are trying to ruin it for everyone doesn't mean that I let them. And that's the thing. I'm not going to. I'm not going to let them try to derail or Oh, so little nasty detractor things we could sneak in here and there. And I don't think you just get the fuck.
He says this, but dude, his entire chat is full of people throwing in detractor stuff. All of his chat. Hey, Petya-chan. Let's hear that again.
We're trying to ruin it for everyone doesn't mean that I let them. And that's the thing. I'm not going to. I'm not going to let them try to derail or... Oh, so little nasty detractor things we could sneak in here and there. And I don't think you just get the fuck out. And then we can continue to have a fun stream.
Yeah. He sounds kind of drunk. But, I mean, as I said, there's a lot of fucking regulars that just throw in detractor stuff. Even fucking mods do it. Okay.
Mirai Masaki says the concerned troll...
Mirai Masaki. Okay. Mirai Masaki. Let's just check out Mirai Masaki for a second. Because Mirai Masaki is a great individual. He's just super-de duper. Mirai. Oh, come on. What? What the fuck? This is his webcomic. Oh, yeah, oops, wrong thing to click on. So this is Mirai Masaki. Webcomic did a webcomic. He kind of. Ooh. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, this isn't terrible, but I mean, the word bubbles are pretty bad. I mean, he can't use a circle tool. Oh. I mean, he got the Comic Sans part pretty well, but I mean, did he get rid of his Twitter? Oh, there it is. So let's just go to his fucking replies for a bit. Here we go. By the way, you still owe me an apology for accusing me of having a paywall. Don't you think that I have forgotten? Maybe you should remove... Oh wait, hold up. Whatever. I mean, this guy kind of goes on these weird tangents about SJWs and trolls. Like, actually, let's just go to his main tweets. His tweets are literally of him bragging about his fucking comic. I'm making a... Hold on, let's see if I can find it. I have absolutely full faith in myself and my fellow readers that they will see and recognize a good comic when they do see it. Unlike SJWs who demand respect, I rather earn it through merit. Take that, SJWs. Respect is not deserved, it is earned. That meme of respect, okay, fine, whatever, it is what it is. Why am I making it a webcomic open for all to see? Starting out, I want maximum exposure, and profit is not the primary goal. The primary goal is to get everyone's eyes on me, and let them judge for themselves if I am a good writer or not. He then he just brags about his fucking webcomic, and it reminds me of how I used to see myself when I was a fucking, high schooler. I'm making comics, and it's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna fucking offend everyone, and it's gonna be edgy. He's just a fucking edgelord. Mirai Masaki is like this guy who tries to be an edgelord and is just whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's just kind of funny to look at his posts sometimes. And he's a DSP fan. And he complains about SJWs to a guy who's literally an SJW. Funny to me, TBH. And his art is pretty bland. I mean, it's like the thing is, like I'll like let's go back to his webcomic. Like the thing is with this, it's just that it looks like, you know, those books that of how to draw manga. How to draw manga. Let's see if I can find it. You know those not videos, images. these kind of books. It's like that. It's like that meme of like how to draw manga. That's what it looks like to me. Like it looks like you just got one of those books to tell him how to draw manga, and that's what he kind of did. And that's kind of cheap to me. I would never go get one of those books. I would mostly get how to draw books like that draw real people. Again, you would it's much you would benefit more learning how to draw the human anatomy than learning how to draw anime, because you need to know proportions and need to know stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a fucking master of it, um but when I draw this, for example, I kind of have somewhat of an understanding of proportions and how things are supposed to be placed. Now, I'm not saying that this is perfect. I mean, there's flaws in this. I mean, I kind of see them already where I made some mistakes, but it's not terrible. But it is what it is. I want a month dedicated to celebrate Theo and Cleo.
Can't keep making comments about how we're all grumpy. And I think you just get the fuck out.
This is.
And then we can continue to have a fun stream tonight. So, Mirai Masaki says the concerned trolls can't keep making comments about how we're all grumpy, yet they're the ones who are grumpy considering no one would ever gift them 1,000 subs. Yeah, considering.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously, we're all grumpy because we're telling him how grumpy he. Wait, what? I want to hear that again.
Mirai Masaki says the concerned trolls can't keep making comments about how we're all grumpy, yet they're the ones who are grumpy considering no one would ever gift them 1,000 subs.
How does that make any fucking sense? So we're grumpy. So we keep making comments about DSP being grumpy. But we're grumpy because you don't get 1,000 subs. But he got 1,000 subs and he's grumpy. Okay, Mirai Masaki, which is worse? To be grumpy about not having 1,000 subs, or being grumpy while having 1,000 subs? I mean, I kinda would think it's more sad to be grumpy while sitting with 1,580 subs than getting zero money and being grumpy. I mean, at least if you have no money and you're grumpy, it's like, okay, I can see where that frustration's coming from, but he's getting all this money and he's grumpy. I mean, you tell me, Mirai Masaki, it's a good question.
Yeah, considering the fact that I'm still on Twitch because I'm not banned because I actually make positive content.
Positive content. This is positive content, by the way.
And I got the support of people considering no one would ever gift them 1,000 subs. Yeah, considering the fact that I'm still on Twitch because I'm not banned because I actually make positive content.
I'm still on Twitch, I didn't get banned. You got banned 2 fucking times. You got suspended 2 times this year. And now you have to like fucking pussyfoot around everything. He can't even talk on his stream to his chat. He has to go into chat to talk to them. Just think about that. He's like, oh, I make positive content, I'm not banned. But look how much you have to fucking sell your soul, Dark. You can't even say your mind on Twitch. You have to fucking pussyfoot to talk to your fucking chat. So what's more sad? The fact that people got banned for saying mean things to you, or you having to pussyfoot around shit? I mean, yeah, you're still on Twitch, but look at the cost. You have to fucking like neuter yourself just to be on Twitch, Dark. You have to like kind of bend over for Twitch. So you're telling me that, oh well, I make positive content. Yeah, okay, Dark. I mean, at least, it sucks that, people like Tevin, Tex, Bill, all got kicked off Twitch for petty fucking reasons, or to little to no reason. But at least, they went to other platforms and were able to speak their mind and not fucking neuter themselves to kind of stay on their platform. At least they didn't have to sell themselves out like you did.
Content. And I got the support of people who come out and positively watch my stuff, and we have great times together. And because of that, I get the support because I'm not banned because I actually make positive content. And I got the support of people who come out and positively watch my stuff, and we have great times together.
Great times together. Was it great when you called your chat bitches? Yeah, that was a great time.
And because of that, I get the support that I can be here for over 10 years, and I'm not going anywhere. You know, versus a bunch of sour grapes people who are so angry.
Sour grapes people. Again, he fucking misuses that term. Does he even know what it fucking means? I mean, do they teach him at what the fuck? Oh, fuck, Mitsuru's black and dark. Mitsuru, why? No, Mitsuru, come on. Come on, Mitsuru. This is the dark stream. Why are you black and dark? But why does he keep thinking that sour, does he think sour grapes is just people in bad moods? That's not what sour grapes is. Sour grapes is when you can't get something, so you make reasons for yourself why you shouldn't want it. That's what it fucking means. Okay.
That I'm successful. There's a big difference, isn't there?
Big difference, dude.
Soldier Front to me $5. So the only reason why you have haters is because they make money off. If you take that away, they'll go away. I completely disagree.
Wait, what?
There's a big difference, isn't there? Soldier Front to me $5. So the only reason why you have haters is because they make money off. If you take that away, they'll go away.
The only reason why he has haters is because they make money off him. What? Okay. Okay, let's dive into this a little bit. Let's dive a little bit into this. When haters first started hating on DSP, was there any money to be had? No. And during that time, there were these whole campaigns going against people who dared to even attempt to even associate DSP and money in their streams. I mean, everyone was kind of going out of their way to kind of brag about how they don't make money off of Dark. And now it's like, oh, well, see, they hate on you because they want to make money. That's kind of dumb. But whatever, it is what it is.
Completely disagree. Most of the people who hate on me aren't making money off of it at all. There's a few people who are, but most.
Who are these few people? Now, of course, you could invite the idea that Tevin makes money off him through, donations during his restreams and shit. Same thing with me, but at the same time, who fucking cares at this point? Like. Overall, I think, over time, after the SOK stuff and all that nonsense, I think people just kind of don't care anymore. I think it's this kind of, and I kind of stopped caring about it as well. But at the same time, it is what it is. People do what you be you, me be me. It is what it is. But we don't need to make a big deal out of it anymore. It is what it is, TBH. I didn't miss much, Michael.
Of them are not, okay? So that's just a misconception. In fact, a lot of the people who used to have entire groups and societies hating on me didn't make a dime on it. So
but they did give water to Africa, though. They remember that charity water? Yeah, bam. They did give water.
It's not true at all. It's more, for me, my opinion, it's more about the attention and the feeling of camaraderie, having some kind of a common thing to make fun. Didn't make a dime on it.
Hold up.
So that's not true at all. It's more, for me, my opinion, it's more about the attention.
He doesn't like that we get attention? Who fucking cares? That's such a petty thing to go after. Like at least the money thing can at least be construed as an ethical thing. That at least has, like, an argument with it. You could get an argument out of it. But fucking saying, well, they get attention. Who fucking cares? Why do you care about them getting attention? I thought you don't care. I thought DSP tells us how he doesn't care about detractors getting attention for negative shit and all that, and then tells us, well, for me, it's about the attention. Who fucking cares? You really care about the people who watch my videos and my streams? Why do you care, Dark? What do I have to do with you? What does Tevin have to do with you? What does D. Davis have to do with you? What does Mr. Hut stuff have to do with you? Because we call you out? Because you show stuff that you don't want people to know? Funny, right?
And the feeling of camaraderie, having some kind of a common thing to make fun of or degrade or degenerate, rather.
Degrade and degenerate. Degenerate, I don't think is used properly in this, but I could be wrong about that. But look how dumb this sounds. Well, it's about the camaraderie, man. Does he think that we all have fucking crushes on each other? Like, does he think that we... What the fuck?
Than fucking actually having something positive to work towards, but they still feel like they have a common place where there's someone like them because
Yeah, there's nothing positive I ever fucking do. Clearly, me doing art, I do a lot of art streams. Oh, by the way, I should say this. I did an art stream, the Big Bun art stream, and a Fooly Cooley song came out from the Pillows, and it didn't even play for a fucking minute, and that stream got blocked. So I'm terribly fucking sorry that video got blocked. I do want to try to see if I can get it unblocked. I'm gonna try to see what I can do, but I'm sorry that stream got blocked. It was a really good stream. I really enjoyed that stream. It was a really fun one, but it got blocked. But next time when I do another Big Bun art stream, that won't happen again. I just wish I could do iTunes and just uncheck the Pillows from the playlist because I don't want to download all the songs I want to listen to. It's just, it is what it is. He's right, I have a secret crush on Cleo. I admit it now. Yeah, we all have the color place. We all have this camaraderie, man. Oh, yeah, we all get together. Yeah.
in real life they don't have a good life. That's really
We don't have a good life.
rather than fucking actually having something positive. In my opinion, it's more about the attention and the feeling of camaraderie, having some kind of a common thing to make fun of or degrade or degenerate, rather than fucking actually having something positive to work towards, but they still feel like they have a common place where there's someone like them, because in real life they don't have a good life. That's really what it must be.
Yeah, that's what it is. I have such a bad life, I go after dark. I like how he says this because he has such a big ego about himself. Obviously, we all want to take him down. You all have this sense of camaraderie. You all team up to get DSP to bend over backwards for us. We try to get him down, man, because our lives are bad. His life has to be worse than ours. Obviously, that's what we're working towards that. Do you know how fucking dumb that sounds? I mean, doing fucking videos on people literally don't do anything. Now, he could kind of have a point in terms of when he tries to do sponsorships, and you have people going on Twitter saying and spamming companies about it, but at the same time, who fucking cares? And at the same merit, I don't think these companies gave a fuck about being spammed because they're fucking companies. I think it's just that they saw what he did and they didn't like what he did. But since DSP doesn't want to admit that what he has done in the past kind of is toxic, he wants to blame us for kind of pointing it out to other companies. He wants us to kind of ignore what he did in the past so he could get these sponsorship opportunities, but he doesn't deserve them. He went on so many rants and tangents shitting on people who have these sponsorship opportunities, and then he gets one and he expects us to not kind of call him out on it? He doesn't even deserve it. He shits on Ninja and all their Call of Duty streamers. I mean, just go back. Like, I mean, look, we can even go to a Mr. Hut Stuff video about it. Let's see if I can just find by doing shill. Let's see. Maybe that might get it, but Call of Duty. Oh, Call of Duty and shill rant.
So, all day, boy, man, last night for 2 hours and all day today I played Black Ops 4B. I really like the blackout mode.
Okay, this is a long video. Somewhere in there, but he literally went on talking about fucking Call of Duty streamers, and he has the entitlement to think, well, I deserve these sponsorship opportunities, and these detractors taken away from me. You don't fucking deserve it. You don't want it to begin with. Okay.
Lonely Girl says, let me say the fact, if you're being toxic online, it means you aren't happy, because happy people don't care about being toxic.
Happy people don't care about being toxic. Let's talk about this. This great wording that Lonely Girl put together that is just, I don't know if she was trolling, because the connotation of happy people don't care about being toxic implies that if you're happy, you're toxic. And you don't care about it. You don't care about being toxic because you're happy. Just think about that. Good job, Lonely Girl. You kind of fucked up your own point there, TBH.
You're right.
You're right. You're right. If you're happy and you don't care about being toxic, you can be the most toxic motherfucker on the internet. But because you're happy, you don't care about it. Great wording.
love my streams. I would much rather sit here and positively play games and have fun and interact with all of you in a positive way than sit here and make fun of someone who's doing that.
Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Oh no, here's Twitter. Let's see. Who has it? Sell the house? Does he have the clips of this?
CM Fool, like I said, I've been really slow today. Because Emerald 7 comes in and drops a sub bomb, which is great. It helps me out long term. But, like, you know, keep in mind, I need other contributions in order to pay bills now. And everyone's like, oh, well, a sub bomb feels good. First of all, that's not true because it's to pay the taxes. And number two, I still need other income to pay it now, pay bills. So, you know, but I understand why people do it. I get that. I do.
That's not it.
Yeah, I know. Everyone in chat's like, well, we're keeping our guard up with Emerald 7. I hear you.
Oh my
Because, you
god.
know, you get some, like, tut who...
Okay, that's not it either. What the fuck? Where is it? Does someone have the clip of this? Does Lipjan have it? Lipjan has to have it. He has to. Come on. Come on, Lipjan. You're a detractor. You're supposed to have it. God damn it. Can't find it, but there's a fucking clip. Somewhere. Maybe it's a clip. Maybe it's in the Super Smash Brothers playthrough. Maybe I'll find it if I feel like it, but there's a part where he literally says, well, I can't interact with you guys because no one's cheering, subbing, or tipping, so I can't really interact with chat. He said that, so then tells us, well, I'd much rather be here positively interacting with chat. You can't positively interact if you don't get your money, apparently. So, whoops.
That's just me. Like, I love doing it. So, sit here and positive says, let me say the fact, if you're being toxic online, it means you aren't happy because happy people don't care about being toxic. You're right. I love my streams. I would much rather sit here and positively play games and have fun and interact with all of you in a positive way than sit here and make fun of someone who's doing that. That's just me. Like, I love doing it.
We don't make fun of him because he's fucking happy. What does it even mean? What?
So that's why I do it.
Okay.
If you can't be successful...
Oh, Phoenix Rich got me? Oh, that's cool, man. Oh, wait, maybe... Does my boy have it? Copy link address. If it loads.
CM Fool, like I said, I've been really slow today.
No, this isn't it.
Emerald 7 comes in and drops a sub bomb, which is great. It helps me out long term. We're doing shout outs, like, because no one's...
Oh,
people like, I'm not trying to be ungrateful or being good for the day, you know, and I get that.
Here we go.
I'm not trying to be ungrateful or being...
It was that clip.
Like, you know, it's hard. People are like, oh, Phil's really not interacting or doing shout outs, like, because no one's really cheering or subbing or tipping or anything, so then...
Nobody's cheering, subbing, or tipping. I can't interact with you guys. You guys are not cheering, subbing, or tipping. But I thought you interact because you want to be positive. Well, Phoenix Rush, thank you anyway for the link. I mean, that kind of highlighted this because I checked the whole video. So still thank you, man. But yeah.
There's nothing to really interact with, you know.
There's nothing to interact with, but I thought you liked interacting with your chat. Your chat's positive. Weird.
Doing the positive thing, then you go and do the negative thing. That's just me. Like, I love doing it. So that's why I do it. If you can't be successful doing the positive thing, then you go and do the negative.
So I'm not successful because I do the negative. But honestly, I kind of done the reverse. Because I'm mostly like, well, actually, I did the positive at the very beginning. Then I did the negative with the dark stuff. And then I went back to doing positive with the fucking art streams and video game streams I do almost every week at this point. But honestly, I kind of should thank Dark for being there and for me doing content on Dark because I got some commissions off of him actually. So shout out to you, Dark.
Thing. There you go. And also, let's also be very honest here.
But let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. Let's be real honest.
What's the easier thing to do? To creatively make your own positive content, or to try to tear down someone who does? Someone who's already doing all the hard work and all you do is sit there and make fun of them. What's harder? The answer is to...
Well, Dark. If you were actually a big streamer and well-liked, it would actually be kind of harder to make fun of you. Because then you would have tons of people that would be white knights for you. And they might, whatever. But it's pretty easy. You make it pretty easy. Not gonna lie, you kind of make it easy on yourself, TBH.
To make the positive content, for sure. So, let's not make any two bones about it. People with no fucking talent do negative shit, while people who have talent do positive stuff.
What is your talent? I mean, Tevin kind of kind of slam dunked on him about it, but, like, what talent does he have, though? Talent of begging. That's his talent, guys. We found it. We figured it out. I mean, yeah. Cleo has talent. You know what? This is insulting. He's kind of implying, by extension, that Cleo doesn't have talent. You're telling me that this bun has no talent? Excuse me, she has a lot of fucking talent, Dark. Don't be dissing the fucking bun, dumbass.
That's simple. King of Hypocrisy says, how do I manage to remain positive after all the stuff I've been through over the years? Two things. Number one, because I honestly love what I do. I love video games.
Oh, you love video games? Then why do you always not know anything about them? Hey, DSP, do you know about this video game? No, man, I don't know anything about it, dude. I did it. He doesn't play indie games. He doesn't have any appreciation for video games at all. And he counts down the days to his time up to not play video games. He loves video games, man. He loves them.
Playing video games and sharing those experiences with you and seeing your live reactions and us having fun together, I love that. Having that as my occupation, I'm the luckiest dude on the fucking planet. Seriously, I love it so much. So I don't want to give that up because I absolutely love what I do. And also the fact that every single time that I've come up against the hardship, we find a way through.
We find a way. You find a new way to beg. You beg and beg and beg to kind of last around like a fucking dumbass cockroach.
There hasn't been a single thing that's come up yet that we haven't solved. And, this one that I'm up against right now is the toughest one I've ever faced.
The toughest one that I've ever faced. And it's only going to get harder, honestly, because if you think about it, this is going to up his fucking taxes. He kind of... Now, few things. He either kind of lied about how taxes work, or he kind of misconstrued how taxes work. Because last year, what he told us had us believe if he made a lot of money he made a lot of money during that Save the House stream. Now his taxes went up because of that for this year. So if you were to get 16K, then his taxes are gonna go up. And he's getting a lot of money from Emerald 7, so wouldn't his taxes go even higher? So by next year, he's gonna owe more than 16K to the government? So, I mean, guys, the tax threat is not gonna go anywhere. It's gonna be a threat that's gonna linger on DSP content forever. The only time we'll ever stop hearing about taxes is when he dies. Unless he misconstrued how he has to pay taxes for how much money he makes. It could be that. I mean, it is what it is.
Right?
Right?
But we've already made some good headway. We'll see how things go over the next, few weeks and, of course, the next few months. Into April, if we can get past this, what's the next one? You know what I mean? Like, We keep going. We keep, no matter how much shit happens to me, we still win in the end.
How do
So
we win? We don't get anything out of it because we get to watch more videos from you, but you play a lot of games that your fans don't even like. How many games has he played that his fans just shat on, and then the games that his fans actually like are the ones he doesn't want to play? His fans loved Soul Calibur 6. He fucking drops that game and never played it again. Because he hates how toxic it is. Okay.
that's why I got to keep myself going, man. You don't give up like at that point. For me, it's more of a mental game. If I could just put up with the mental game of the stress of all the shit, then, you know, I'm good to go. And sometimes it's tough, but I got to do it. All right. Chuck Spartacus just said something really insightful. He says it's really hard.
Okay, I want you to look at this. I want to let you look at this face. That is good. Oh my god. Let's enlarge.
Hard to build a house of cards, but it's easy to knock one over.
That. Oh, damn it.
All right.
Too far back.
Chuck Spartacus just said something really insightful. He says it's really hard to build a house of cards, but it's easy to knock one over.
That dumbass fucking face. Have you still not figured it out? No, I haven't. It is what it is. I might have tried it and it just didn't work. I don't know. I don't know. Someday, when I figure out how to do a template, when I do my original template, when that day comes, I'll probably figure it out. But look at that stupid ass fucking face. He says something pretentious. I was like, the fucking wheelchair philosophy. I fucking hate that face so much. It's such a punchable face. I hate his fucking face. Like, I said this so many times in the past, and I'll always keep saying it. DSP was born with the most unfortunate fucking face I've ever seen in my life. He could make any face, and you would just want to punch it. It's the saddest thing. It's the saddest thing. It's like so unfortunate. Like, Dark didn't really do anything to get this face. He was born with it. And he has such a punchable face. I kind of feel sorry for him for it. I feel sorry that he's born with this unfortunate face. So you can't really do a good facial expression without me hating it. His mom should have drink. Well, I don't want. No. Well, this is what it is. It's just sad.
This all look.
Bambino says, would it be fair to say that my hardships that I've been through have contributed to my rage on some games in recent years, or do I genuinely find them bad? You know, it's a combination, because absolutely there are games that just piss me off, you know? And some people are like, oh, he overreacts. You know, it's compounding. It's absolutely compounding. Because the bottom line is, this is the funny thing. When I was a big YouTuber, and I was getting hundreds of thousands of views on my videos, and I was making ridiculous money, I never talked about Patreon. I never had to talk about contribute this way, contribute that way. I never had to run. And I was getting, oh, he overreacts. You know, it's compounding.
Compounding. This is a new term that DSP has been, like, kind of saying non-fucking stop lately. It's like he just learned it from Cat. It's like Cat taught him the word compounded, and he's like, yeah, compounded. All this compounds. Ever since Cat moved in, he randomly starts talking about depression like he knows what he's talking about, and as if he has it. He starts talking about compounding, starts talking about all this stuff that we have never heard him talk about before, just out of the fucking blue. Now, of course, he might say, well, maybe he's just now wanting to be more open about it. But the thing is that that all of this is timed very suspiciously. Like, if he mentioned depression, like, in 2015, 2014, I might have taken him a little bit seriously about it, but just this year, when he's become such a fucking beggar, kinda odd.
It's absolutely compounded because the bottom line is, this is the funny thing. When I was a big YouTuber and I was getting hundreds of thousands of views on my videos and I was making ridiculous money, I never talked about Patreon. I never had to talk about.
He talked about a lot about Patreon in 2015. Maybe 2014, but I think it was 2015 because of the cost of the move. He made sure his fans covered it.
Contribute this way, contribute that way. I never had to run an advertisement. I never had to get a sponsorship. I never had to do
He
anything.
never had to run an advertisement, but he told us before he ran advertisements on Twitch. And he had monetized videos back then as well. He did run advertisements. What are you talking about? In order for him to have made money on YouTube, he needed to have advertisements. He had advertisements. What are you talking about? Click on the ads.
Like that. So, of course, I seemed like a guy who was totally into the content and never had to do that shit. Then
Totally into the content and never had to do that shit. Okay. But when he lost his job at the helicopter company, he kind of ran to YouTube to cry about it.
You know, things went wrong basically and weren't going as well, and I wasn't super popular anymore. And then, oh, you're not like the old Phil anymore. And it's like, I'm not like the old Phil because of the things that happened that forced me to change. I didn't change.
Well, you're definitely not the old Phil now. You're more of a fucking bitch. You're afraid to speak your mind on Twitch, even though you claim you can, which is not true, I guess. You feel really uncomfortable when you see breasts in video games now. I mean, his whole Assassin's Creed playthrough has been just like, oh my god, what romance? Oh my god, man, I don't want to fucking do. Oh my god, keep it in your pants. Okay.
First, actually, I was staying the same way that I was. Then, all that stuff happened to me, and then the Phil had to change in order to.
Yeah, now he has no fucking standards. I mean, he literally doesn't. He has done everything he said he'd never do. Literally.
Adapt and be sure that I can make enough money to make a living. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
So
So
these things that happen to me cause this rage to build up inside of me. And yeah, I'll admit, you know, I'm sure there's been games where I get overly angry or it causes an overreaction maybe. If everything were hunky-dory and I was back to the old Phil and I was making tons of money or whatever, what would I really have to be angry about? You know what I mean? I'd probably just laugh it off, play a bad game and laugh it off. Oh, well, the game sucks.
play a bad game and laugh it off. He played bad games before this financial nonsense happened to him, and he still, like, raged about it. Now the thing is that I don't quite get why he has to make excuses for rage. Everyone rages when they play fucking video games. Everyone does it. He's so ashamed of his own fucking rage, like...
And I was back to the old Phil and I was making tons of money or whatever. What would I really have to be angry about? You know what I mean? I'd probably just laugh it off, play a bad game and laugh it off. Oh, well, the game sucks, right? Versus now, it's like that rage is built up about all this other shit and it explodes when I get angry about games.
But you can rage regardless. Whatever. Obviously, he only rages because of stress, dude. He doesn't rage because he's really, like, frustrated at a game and he's not, getting to the point where he wants to be. No, that's not the case. It's because of stress, man. Sound good?
So it's true. It's absolutely true to some extent.
Hey, AM 648. Phoenix Rush, he flips on that so many fucking times. One day, it's, oh, well, you guys see me rage and that's cool. Then the next, people who see me rage are toxic. So, it's kind of stupid. And he doesn't want to sell his content off that, which I kind of understand. But at the same time, I just think avoiding it entirely makes you look more like a bitch. If you're just like, well, I understand why people want to see me rage, but I don't want to rage. I want to have a chill experience. I think there was some stream somewhere where he said that he intentionally doesn't want to play games that make him rage because he wants to focus on games that are chill and relaxing. And I just sat there, I was like, so you want your streams to be very fucking boring. And you could kind of see that with his view count. His view count has diminished significantly because he doesn't play any games that make him rage. He just avoids them. You know, when he tells us that he avoids games that make him rage, it just kind of kills any interest in his streams. And I think but it's just more annoying to kind of go out of your way, to play games that make you want to be more chill. It's just dumb. It's fine to play chill games. It's fine, like whatever. But at least kind of play games that make you rage. I mean that can be fun too, and meditative. I mean, there are times where I rage at fucking games and I don't really care. I do rage tweets all the fucking time. When I play Street Fighter 5, like I always fucking Cage, awful character, he's cheap, cheesy, whatever. I rage, and everyone, I do get people to come up to me and say, why do you rage, Theo? I mean, it's kind of dumb, and it's like, it is what it is. I mean, I play fucking Street Fighter. Of course, I'm gonna rage, and I wanna vent, and I wanna rant. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as you're aware of it. I mean, I'm aware that I'm raging and I sound like an idiot, and I sound like a bitch. Fine. Fair enough. But I think it's more of a bitch move to be like, okay, I'm not gonna rage anymore. I'm just gonna play Persona 5 dancing all night regardless. I'm gonna just do that game all the time. Like, just imagine how boring that would be. You see my turn, just talk nothing about that. I don't know. Sometimes rage can be fun. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, I do think that sometimes I go overboard. I do think I kind of go a little overboard, and I kind of get embarrassed with it, but it is what it is. I probably will rage at Smash. I think I raged at Smash Wii U for a while, but I don't know. Smash I think is an easy game for me to calm down in. Like, I could get mad in a match, but then I can calm down very quickly with it. I don't know, it's very weird. Can't wait to play it, TBH.
I'm infected with rage.
Because go to
No,
clown
I'm not
mode.
infected with rage. Thank God I'm not like that where I'm just constantly angry and raging. That's not the case. At least anymore, for sure, I'm not like that. Maybe at one time years ago, but not anymore.
That's what I should do. I should go clown mode now. That's Mabel, you got a point. Mabel, that's what I'm gonna do from now on. I'm just do clown streams. There might be money to be had.
How big of a YouTuber was I? Well, every part of my playthroughs, at a minimum, would get like 10,000 views.
Remember, he doesn't look at the past. He doesn't look at the past, dude.
You're talking new playthroughs would get anywhere from 50 to 100,000 views on each part. So I would do a new playthrough and get millions and millions of views and make tons of money on every playthrough I did.
Tons of money.
I was always in the top rankings, like the top 10 gaming YouTubers on YouTube. I'd be in the top 10 every fucking time. Any stress relieving tips I can give? The only tip I can tell you is when you're done with whatever causes you stress, you have to disconnect from it. That's why when I'm not streaming on Twitch, right, and playing games, I'm doing something completely different. I'll go watch some pro wrestling. I'll play a mobile game on my phone. I'll watch a movie or a TV series. I have to unplug from that. I couldn't play video games all day, then relax with video games.
How can you not relax with video games? You're playing a video game without an audience. You don't have to worry about, am I playing the game right? Am I playing the game in this way? I mean, it's more, like, honestly, I find it more relaxing to play video games when I'm not streaming. I mean, I love streaming video games. It's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't say that it's not relaxing to play video games off stream. It's more relaxing because there's no pressure of looking like a bad gamer. Like, I don't have to sit there and get... I mean, there is some stress with it, but it's kind of dumb regardless. I mean, I have fun streaming video games. It's not a big deal. But in Dark's case, how would it not be relaxing? He doesn't have to worry about someone making a "this is how you don't play" montage of the fucking game he's playing. He doesn't have to worry about it being monetized. He doesn't have to worry about anything. He could literally play games that he wouldn't be able to play on stream. It literally doesn't. It kind of baffles me that he never really considered playing video games off stream that he wouldn't be able to play on stream. And it might even make him a better gamer. Now to also say that
Then watch other streamers.
okay, this part, watching other streamers. Now this is also kind of silly. How would you get stressed by watching streamers? That's like me saying I can't look at art books. I'll get stressed, man. I do art and I can't watch iFi stream her art anymore because I'm doing art. I can't look at that. That's gonna get me stressed out, man. Makes no fucking sense. If anything, like as Tevin said, you would improve your setup more by watching other people stream. And I do agree with that. Because I have taken so many art tips from other streamers just by watching them. You know, I kind of have a better understanding how to draw a nose than from watching the streamers. You know, I've gotten so much better at streaming art as well. I mean, it's kind of dumb to just not watch other streamers when you could use that to better your own fucking setup. And I don't know how it's stressful. Why would you watch a YouTuber and be stressed? Why would you watch a Twitch streamer and be stressed? How does that make any fucking sense? You're sitting on your asses watching, you're not doing anything. I don't understand it. How do you get stressed from that?
Then watch other
If anything, it's more stressful watching DSP because he's sitting there crying about his life every day. Every day when you go to his stream, "Cause I need to pay the bills. I need the IRS, man. I need to pay the taxes. I need to pay the taxes. Oh my god, today's a slow stream. I need to pay the money, man. Oh my god, I need a day off. I can't wait to get a day off, man. I need that day off, man." Every fucking day you watch DSP, it's like you get stressed just by going to his chat. So how is he not how is his streams chill when he cries about that every day? Okay.
It would drive me fucking nuts. And because of that, because I can disconnect and keep my mind not thinking about that shit during the day, it helps you to relax. No one in the stream chat's even talking to me anymore, so I'm gonna call it a night soon, guys. Sorry, but if people aren't gonna pay attention, I'm not gonna fucking keep playing.
Sorry guys, you're not talking to me, I'm just gonna stop playing. This is the closest we'll get of DSP sounding like Wings, by the way. This is the closest we'll get.
No one in the stream chat's even talking to me anymore, so I'm gonna call it a night soon, guys. Sorry, but if people aren't gonna pay attention, I'm not gonna fucking keep playing.
Such a fucking diva. He's so fucking petty. If the chat's not talking to him, he's like, I'm just gonna stop playing. He loves video games, he loves what he's doing, he's a very positive streamer. Very positive. He loves interacting with you guys. Okay, guys, that's it. You're not talking about me. I'm taking my ball and going home, as Zach says. This is such a spoiled brat mentality. He's a spoiled brat. You know what? I might have said this before, but he was probably a spoiled brat when he was growing up. He probably got everything he ever wanted, and when his parents said no to that Wolverine figure, he stomped his feet about it, and that's how it's always been. And he has us believe that he's not a spoiled brat. But he acts like one to his stream chat every fucking day. He was a spoiled brat. Hey. Okay, you know what? That's it, guys. Dovahkiin really put me in a bad mood. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna end the stream, guys. If Dovahkiin's gonna say nasty things to me, I'm just gonna go home, man. This is bullshit. I'm busting my ass off, and I have Dovahkiin coming in saying I'm a spoiled brat. That's it, guys. I don't know what to say, man. I'm busting my ass for you, and Dovahkiin's saying this, and no one's stepping up for me. That's it. Theo is a dummy. Wow. I would really want to hear stories of someone who went to school with him. Yeah, I do too.
The Shakes were almost to level 47. I was going to keep going until we hit 47, but now we got people talking about the most random shit that's nothing to do with anything.
Dangling a carrot that no one cares about. I was gonna do this, but now since everyone's talking about me, I'm gonna leave. Guys, I was gonna bring Cleo on stream. I was actually gonna bring her on. And I have Dovahkiin saying that I'm a spoiled brat and Mabel saying I'm a dummy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm done. Cleo's not coming on stream anymore. We have sick motherfuckers like Dovahkiin and Mabel saying shit about me. I was gonna bring Cleo on stream for you guys. I was gonna pick her up, bring her in, but now I have people saying shit about me. That's it, guys. Sorry, I'm not gonna bring Cleo on stream anymore. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not even gonna try anymore. That was gonna be my gift to you guys, but we have people in the stream chat saying shit about me, so oh well. Ugh.
Stuff that I'm not going to talk about. Ruler of All to me $4 and said, with all the censorship issues you face, have you ever thought about maybe proving so
Censorship issues. Censorship issues, okay.
What else? Like Plex Storm. Allow people to curse, even smoke, and drink on stream. They seem like a better option than YouTube. Why? I curse now. I don't care. The bottom line is my stuff on YouTube doesn't really get censored. Even a few times it does.
Does he know what censoring means? You know what? I guarantee he's considering censorship as getting demonetized. But censorship is when you're not allowed to make a video. Your videos get taken down for the content of what you say. If you say something in a video and then it gets taken down, that's censorship. You could still, like, there are videos you could literally go on stream. You could say whatever you want on YouTube, sure, but if you say stuff that's like offensive, or if you say stuff that YouTube doesn't like, you might get deplatformed. That's censorship. Twitch is censorship. But now he's saying that, well, my videos don't get censored, dude. Okay.
It's fine. It doesn't really affect stuff. It's not like I'm a person who only puts out, one video a week, and then that video gets censored and I get fucked. Instead, I put out constant content, so it doesn't matter to me if one or two videos every once in a while, get censored or whatever, or I get demonetized. Not that big of a deal.
He literally associates everything with fucking money. Either it's, oh, I get censored / demonetized. I mean, everything is money to him. Money, money, money. That's not what censorship is. But okay.
It's like I've said, eventually, what the hell? But yeah, the bottom line is there's no reason for me to worry about that kind of stuff. There isn't. I'm just not concerned about it at all because YouTube is like my afterthought. My thought is the streams on Twitch and making them fun and profitable. And YouTube is just, oh well, if I upload a video to YouTube, great. If I make a little bit of money on YouTube, great. That's just kind of...
Little bit of money, great. Oh, man. Okay, Phil, are you gonna play Fist of the North Star? No, man, I got YouTube strike, man. I can't put it up on YouTube. I can't do it. Nah, man. I need to care about the YouTube. Oh, are you gonna play this? No, man, it gets claimed. I can't do it on YouTube, man. Oh, are you gonna have music in WWE? No, man, YouTube's gonna claim my videos, man. I can't do it. But he doesn't care about money. He doesn't care about YouTube. YouTube's an archive. He just puts a video up there. That's just dandy. Makes a little bit of money. That's just dandy. But he can't do playthroughs that might get demonetized on YouTube. He can't do it. Okay.
Kind of my mentality because YouTube is screwed up so many times. What I really want, I want Amazon, which they still haven't done, to do their on-demand video service, which they claimed they were going to do forever, and it still hasn't come out. Where the fuck is it?
Where's my Amazon tube, dude? Where is it? Oh, this guy, he's such a bitch to Amazon. Jeff Bezos could come into his house and ask him to suck his dick, and DSP will run to his knees to suck his dick. Jeff Bezos could take Cat away from him, and he'll applaud him for it. Cat comes home one day. Phil, I have something to tell you. It's been going on for a while now, but I've been talking to Jeff Jeff Bezos, the guy who owns Amazon, and I I have been dating him, and I think I'm gonna move in with him instead because Jeff Bezos really cares about me, Phil. Ah, okay, cool. Great. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I got big news. Kat, like my ex-girlfriend, she is now in a relationship with Jeff Bezos. Yeah, that's great. I really wish the best of them. They're this a fantastic couple. I'm really great. If anything, I think I was the one that set them up together because I am a Twitch partner. And Twitch loves me, and Jeff Bezos probably watches my streams, okay? And he saw Kat on stream and wanted to give her a better life than what I could offer. So that's really cool of Jeff Bezos. That's really cool. Big shout out to Jeff Bezos for taking care of Kat. Thank you, Jeff Bezos. That's great.
Then I can do everything in one place. My streams and my videos all in one place.
All in one place because a company owns Twitch? That's not one place. But this is kind of funny coming from Dark. What was the biggest meme he told us for years since he moved to Twitch? You know what he told us? Oh, well, I realized I should never keep myself in one basket. I should not keep all my eggs in one basket. That's a bad idea because, I could get screwed over easily. I should diversify my revenue. I should put all my eggs in one place. I want Amazon to open their stuff and I keep my eggs all in one place. I thought that was a bad idea, dummy. Oh my god, you get me.
No, not streaming on Amazon. I'm saying having all my content at once. Stream on Twitch, have this Amazon on-demand video service like YouTube. Because that was what we heard for 2 straight years. Oh yeah, Amazon trademarked and they're copywriting an on-demand video service behind the scenes. They haven't publicly announced it yet, but we saw all this business thing. It's been done behind the scenes. So everyone's like thinking Amazon's going to compete with YouTube and destroy YouTube. And it never happened. We're still waiting, right?
So he told us that everyone thinks that Amazon's gonna compete with YouTube. What if they thought wrong? It was all speculation. I mean, they saw a copyright for it, but that could be anything. I mean, Sony copyrighted a device that tracked how many times you laugh. What happened to that? What happened to that trademark? Oh, whoops. Konami trademarked years ago a Metal Gear Solid Existence, whatever it was. That never went anywhere. What happened to that? Companies trademark things even if the idea doesn't go anywhere. But this trademark could have just been what they did with what they're doing now with curated content. They want specific content creators to be on their platform. And that's probably what they trademarked, and people kind of misunderstood what the trademark was and assumed it was to compete with YouTube. Again, he says in this video that people thought they were going to compete with YouTube. What if they weren't going to compete with YouTube?
It's been years. We're still waiting. And it still didn't happen. I would love to start doing it on somewhere else but YouTube. I really would.
Why didn't you go to VidMe? He made a VidMe account. What if DSP went to VidMe? Imagine a reality where DSP decided to upload to VidMe exclusively, and his content saved VidMe because he'd be uploading a lot of videos that would drive in a lot of traffic, and it would keep that site up and running. What if VidMe needed Dark? And VidMe got successful because of Dark's Vidal. Imagine that reality. Darth Fadil could have been the PewDiePie of VidMe. But VidMe failed because Dark didn't go there. He could have done that to VidMe. He could have saved VidMe, guys.
It was in all the news. It was in major news stories were written about this and everything. Wall Street Journal covered it. You know.
Oh yeah, Wall Street Journal.
They never
like,
did it. Instead, they did this weird ass. Only if you're going to produce like episodic television content style deal. That's what they ended up launching. It has nothing to do with anything like what was being said they were going to do.
Fourth place at VidMe.
Style deal. That's what they ended up launching. It has nothing to do with anything like what was being said they were going to do.
Did they say this, or did random like reporters say this, Dark? Because they might have misrepresented what was actually going on. Alright, last video. Here we have Darkside Phil, Emerald 7 hurting the business. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, you might have noticed that we are at 1,795 subs. Yes, that is the highest we've ever had. Because once again, Emerald 7 came into the stream earlier today and gifted another 200 subs. This guy, whoever he is, has not said a word, but has been incredibly generous, gifting all these subs to my viewers and also helping me out. So thank you very much to Emerald 7 for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, just pretty awesome if you're just wondering why that happened, okay? So things have been going good. I hope you guys will join me for all the holiday festivities later this week. You know, in particular, I work hard on that stuff, and I want to make sure that you guys have a good holiday weekend. So if you have time, please stop by.
I work hard on that stuff. Wait.
For all the holiday festivities later this week. You know, in particular, I work hard on that stuff, and I
like how you chuckled about that. I work hard at that stuff. It's almost like he doesn't work hard.
I want to make sure that you guys have a good holiday weekend. So if you
now I got a meme with this. So for a while, DSP kept referring to Emerald 7 as Emerald Green, and you know, there was a point where he made sure we knew that he didn't talk to him behind the scenes. He like, no one was accusing Dark of talking to him in email at all. But he would randomly say, I never talked to him behind the scenes. I never talked to him in emails. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know. I don't know. And I have a theory. Guys, get your tinfoil hats out. This is a Theo theory. A Theo patented theory. What if Emerald 7 contacted Dark through email with the name Emerald Green? So when he saw Emerald 7 subbing to him, he unintentionally referred to him as Emerald Green because he saw Emerald 7. Part of me wants to do this dumbass op where I would make an email account with the name Emerald 7 and then start emailing Dark and seeing and just seeing what I could get away with. And if he responds like, "You're not Emerald 7, I know who he is, I talked to him in emails." And then I'm like, wait a second, how do you know his real email? Oh, got him. But I guess now that plan is ruined because I talked about it on stream. It is what it is. I guess we'll never know. I mean, imagine if that's what if he knew Emerald 7 by Emerald Green because of emails. Because it was a very specific thing to fuck up. Because you'd think he would at least kind of confuse the name with like something that has the same initials, like Emerald 7, Emerald 6, Emerald 7, whatever. But he says Emerald Green.
If you have time, please stop by this weekend to the streams. Okay?
By the way, you hear Cat should take away his fucking stress ball. That constantly he keep hearing the over the fucking stress ball. Like, fucking get rid of it. He's so annoying now. Ever since Cat moved in, he started making more sound effects into the fucking mic. He does this a lot. He throws a stress ball around. He crunches water bottles. I guarantee the reason why he crunches the water bottles now in fucking pre-streams is because Cat says, Phil, you should crunch the water bottles so uh so we could recycle them better. Okay, dude. Didn't think about the stream at all. So I guarantee did all of this because of fucking Cat. I blame Cat for all of this.
All right. Let's see. Outside of that, the only other thing that I want to say, and I just want you guys to understand the reason I'm saying this is very important.
Look how he has the pussyfoot around this.
And I just want you. I'm going to say this right up front, nip it in the butt. I am incredibly grateful for all the contributions that this Emerald 7 guy has been doing. I mean, he's helping tremendously in regards to my upcoming financial challenges in 2019 with my taxes.
I'm literally waiting for the day where DSP just says, Emerald, stop giving me money, please stop. It's time to stop.
However, please, if you guys, have to understand that this is not a replacement for, you guys coming by and enjoying my streams and contributing, because I still need to pay my bills now.
He needs to pay his bills now, but he told us in the beginning of the month that's when the bills clear. But now he needs to pay the bills? See how a lot of things don't add up? And I've said this many times, because he describes bills like bills are not to pay. He says that bills he has to pay every day or every week. And now then he tells us that, my bills start to clear in the beginning of the week. In the beginning of the month. But now it's all month he has to pay bills. I thought you already paid your bills. And didn't get paid by Twitch? I thought that was the point. I thought that was the gimmick. Once he gets paid by Twitch, then it's all good. But now he has to beg again. This guy cannot settle on a gimmick. Like, he tells us, well, guys, you need to tip me. You need to give me money because, the Twitch won't pay me until the 14th of December. Once you get there, I'll be good. December 14th comes and goes. Guys, I need money. I need money right now. Donations have slowed down. Where's my Rob Warrens?
And subscriptions on Twitch, the way they work, there's a 2-month stagger between when you get them and when you actually get anything from them. And this will be great, all in February when I get all this, and I'll be able to maybe do a giant payment towards my taxes or whatever. But basically, I don't want the Tut situation to repeat itself.
The Tut effect.
For those who aren't aware,
the Tut effect.
That guy Tutankhamun, who came here in August and September and was gifting subs and was cheering and was tipping, and then he turned into a detractor, which apparently he was all along, and thought he was going to get all.
He turned into a detractor.
His money back. He got none of it back, which was hilarious. But basically,
got none of it back, dude.
What ended up happening was, after that guy was here, the month of October, which should have been a crazy busy, crazy exciting, crazy, good month for me, ended up being the slowest month of 2018.
The slowest month of 2018. Oh, okay.
When it came to contributions on stream. Yeah. And I think it was majorly because people for 2 months had seen this guy coming in and contributing. Oh, Phil's fine, right? He doesn't need any help. Well, no, actually, that's actually hurting me right now, because this month, December, I got paid for October, and now I'm like totally financially strapped.
Totally financially strapped, dude.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I drew my bank account earlier this month. You guys helped me out then with tips and stuff, and I was able to fix it then. But now again, I just did my.
But you know what's odd about that? He got like $100 and shit during that time, but he needed $35 to cover the overdraft. Well, I guess the 100 went to the bills, dude.
My bank account, I'm like, oh my god, like I have no money, and this is all as a result of that Tutankhamun guy. Honestly, coming in and doing what he did. I don't want Emerald Green support, okay, to basically make it that now everyone, that's it. Well, we don't need to do anything on Phil's streams ever again. No, that's not the case. In fact, this is very good. What's been going on? I'm incredibly grateful. I hope you guys are enjoying the gift.
What? This pre-stream, he shut down someone, hinting towards him mentioning about marriage earlier in the year. Oh.
Subs, obviously. But please don't take this as
I wonder.
Oh, Phil's good, just, he doesn't ever need our support ever again. That's not true at all.
At all. Okay.
Not, I keep saying Emerald Green. His name is Emerald 7. I keep saying Emerald Green. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, thank you to Emerald 7. Obviously, this is helping out tremendously. And come, February, looks like I will be able, at least at this point, even if I don't get nothing else from now to then, this will be a huge headway towards my challenges next year. But it's not over yet. And by the way, I need to pay my bills right now. And that's kind of the situation I'm having right now. Is this month sucks for me. This is a month, typically December, right, when things will go good. And honestly, things have been good on stream, but don't take it with this Emerald 7 guy that, that's it, Phil doesn't need any more help. It couldn't be further from the truth, all right?
I like how Dark has all these bots in his chat. All these fucking bots. What? Jeez.
It really couldn't be further from the truth, okay, guys? I'm not going to harp on it. I'm not going to give you a giant plug segment tonight. You guys know about cheering, subbing, tipping, and everything.
Not going to harp on it, by the way.
All that shit, all right? But I'm just letting you know I do still need your help to get through a couple months before February hits. Then we can worry about, everything else, all right?
Wait, what?
All right. To get through a couple months before. I'm not going to give you a giant plug segment tonight. You guys know about cheering, subbing, tipping, and everything. I'm not going to bother you with all that shit. All right? But I'm just letting you know I do still need your help to get through a couple months before February hits. Then we can worry about, everything else.
So he told us that he needs money for months until they get to February. But doesn't the cheers get paid the same day he gets paid for the sub? So if he gets cheers now, just don't think about it.
All right. All right. As you guys know, during this summer, we had a situation with a guy who at first seemed like he was a generous party who actually wanted to come in and help me.
What?
And ended up being...
Wait,
What?
What?
Merry Christmas.
Guys, did he... Hold on. That's small. Why did that shrink? I didn't shrink it. What the fuck? What the fuck, Streamlabs? Let's, put that here. Thank you, Yanks, for the $20 tip. That is amazing. Thank you. Guys, did you see it? Did you see the alert? I got a $20 tip from Yanks. Now no one else will do it.
being someone who was completely the opposite, okay? Now, I'm going to be honest with you.
I hope it's real.
Tutankhamun, and actually was kind of a godsend. And the reason...
Tutankhamun was the godsend. I always love when he refers to whales like that. He's a godsend, man.
And I say that even though his whole intention there was to screw me over in the long run, he helped me out at a time when if I didn't have that extra income, I might have been completely screwed over. Reason being, like I said, I didn't have this YouTube money for like 2 months. I had no YouTube income. And because of that, I wouldn't have been able to even just catch up and pay my bills or anything. Like, I wouldn't have any money. So this guy comes in, all of a sudden, he starts mass cheering. He starts mass gifting subs. He starts tipping me big. And it's great, but all the while, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Yeah, the back of his head, he was saying, who is this guy? Who is Tutankhamun? Now, I think I went deep on that in the video I covered this, so you can always go back to that, because there are literal videos by Mr. Hudstuff, by D. Davidson, where DSB got his, like, he got fucking aroused when Tut was in chat. Tut could just post one thing in chat, like, Tutankhamun's here! Hi, Tutankhamun! What's up, man? Are you good? Are you good, Tut? Hi, Tut!
nowhere would just show up on stream. Never heard of him. He's not revealing if he's a longtime fan or whatever. He just seems like a guy who's just showing up and throwing money around. Who the hell could this guy possibly be? And the whole time,
Wait, what? So I'm at work, and I noticed that that man making money at my job is hurting my business because I'm making money and shit, right? So I decided to quit my job so I don't have to worry anymore.
very skeptical that something's going to go wrong, okay? So, short term, it was a good thing, and the good thing is all his attempts to fuck me over didn't work at all, and I'm fine. The bad news here is that what happened was my momentum on Twitch got derailed by this guy.
Now, I want you to think. You're a DSP viewer. You might be let's say you're a regular cheerer, and you cheer Dark, you love his content, you love him like a normal fan would. He goes on this little vlog, stream here during Thanksgiving saying, well, turn to comedy about everything and slow down cheers and donations and stuff, blah, blah, blah. He says this. He then... So you watch this, then fast forward to Emerald 7. Why the fuck would you just think the same then at that point? Kinda weird. Kinda weird, right? How a DSP fan literally heard him say the same rate before, repeat the same thing again. It's so weird!
That month before Tut had ever showed up was the month of July. I had big views. I had huge contributions that month. It was actually the biggest month ever that I'd ever had.
Again, this was back when his fucking channel got shut down. He got his channel deleted in June. He got demonetized in July. Of course people ran to his fucking Twitch. I love how the meme continues where he just happens to forget that those two things happened during that time, and he did drama vlogs and got paid a shit ton. And also, I think it was also July. No, it wasn't July, never mind. But it was those 2 days. Those 2 months. He got a lot of money because of 2 drama things happened to his YouTube channel. And he forgot about it. Okay.
Streaming on Twitch. And that was not with any input from Tut. That was, the viewers before Tut had done that for me. And I was like, wow, if I can keep on this trend, this will be great. Tut shows up, and all of a sudden, because he's throwing money around, everyone's like, oh, well, we got this guy who's super generous. I guess the Phil doesn't really need my support this month. I'll still watch his content, but now I'm probably not going to be doing contributions on his stream because, look, he just got
I've said this also before. If you like a streamer, if you want to support someone, you're not going to stop supporting them because someone gave that guy a lot of money. I mean, if you have those kind of fans, I don't know what to say about that. But, I mean, if you want to support someone, you're going to support someone. If you have fans that just don't support because someone gave a lot of money, then they probably don't really care that much about you, and they just do it out of obligation, which isn't the kind of fans you want. You kind of want people to support if they want to. You never want to have a relationship with an audience where geez, I can't even talk. Where the audience feels obligated to support. You never want that because it's just not healthy. Because once you establish an obligation, then it runs the risk of either your audience feeling entitled to controlling the content, or it makes them kind of doormats, or it makes you feel more entitled to their money, and it makes you feel more anger towards your viewers because they're not giving you money. Now, that's a terrible mentality to have, but that kind of what runs the risk when you start to feel entitled in that way. Hold on, get the super chat ready. I'm gonna donate my moral soul to the stream.
600 subs, and he just got a ridiculous amount of tips from this guy. And look at that cheers he got during his Dark Souls stream. Why am I going to contribute, right? So what ended up happening was I got 2 months of big support from Tut, August and September. And thank God, because those were the 2 months when I was getting paid for the months when I had no YouTube revenue. So if I hadn't had that, I wouldn't have even been able to pay my bills. I would have lost everything and basically had to figure out what I was going to do because I can't keep the electricity on. Okay, so at least it made up for that. But what ended up happening then was when Tut went away last month in October, all of a sudden, because people were now in, I don't need to contribute to Phil anymore because we made all that money.
Wait, what?
Hey man, I know Yanks donated $20 reduce, but I like your content and want to support you even though it's only one dollop. Hear you, dude. Smell y'all later. Love. AN1337.
Dollop? Let me hear that again. Hold on. Hey man, I know Yanks donated $20 reduce. Oh, I guess Robot Lady is rebelling against me, dude. But thanks for the dollar and 1337. Smell you later, dude. Guys, we got a tip war. We got a tip we're going, okay? Wow. I gotta get you on the leaderboard.
Contributions went way down, and in October on Twitch was my worst month of the whole year. I just want you to think about that. The whole year of 2018, the month with the most games.
The most
I
games.
made the least amount of contributions on stream.
Let's go now.
It was I didn't talk about it. I didn't want to be negative. All right, I totally didn't want to do anything. It was I didn't talk about it.
Now, I like it says this, but then back in July when, or was it August? Well, around the time when KO Gaming was the channel that he wanted to push, he was like, I make $10 a month, man. This is awful. This is terrible. Oh my god, man. This is terrible, man. And now he's saying that October was the worst. I mean, it is what it is.
I didn't want to be negative.
He didn't want to talk about it because he wanted to wait until the holiday to beg for money. Because as I said in my last DSP video, I think it was when I was talking about the email stuff, he kind of went out of his way to... Shit, now I lost my train of fucking thought. Wait until a holiday. God damn it, I lost the thought. Fuck.
Alright, I totally didn't want to do anything in that regard and say anything bad because I was feeling positivity. You guys were showing up and being positive to all my stuff. I didn't want to tell you guys, oh, by the way, everything's turning poorly, right? I didn't want to spoil that, especially the month when I was doing the most amount of games and whatever. But then when the month ended, I kind of looked, I was like, you got to be kidding me. So basically, I made way less in October than I had.
Oh, I can imagine. A guy comes in, oh, hey, do you have this shirt in yellow? Yellow? No, man, I don't think we have it in yellow. Oh, well, great help. You're not gonna check the back? Wow, you want me to go check the back room? Why?
August, September. Now, yes, some of that was because of Tut, but keep in mind, even July, before Tut ever was there, I made way more money on Twitch than I did in October. So what I think is that basically, that's what happened. Tut's influence was a short-term gain, but long-term, it might have screwed me over. There are people who like, oh man, I like Phil and I support his streams, but he doesn't need support anymore. And they kind of, I saw a decline on Patreon.
Decline on Patreon?
Streams at once. So it was very disheartening. Okay, and the point I'm making is, I didn't change, I didn't do anything wrong. It's just that people thought, oh, Phil's doing insanely well because this guy, right? When in reality, all Tut was doing.
Maybe this is why you shouldn't beg on stream and say how much you need money and establish this relationship with your audience that you need them to pay your bills. I don't know. Because when he tells us, I need to make it to here. I need to make it to this. I need to make it to October. If we make it to October, I'll be great. If we make it to this, I'll be great. If I make it to that, I'll be great. Maybe if you never said that for years, because he started this in 2017. We need to make it to this month. 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 If he never said that, maybe his audience would not have been so conditioned to assume that if he made it to this month, he'd be fine. Now, He told us in 2017, oh, if we have a year where nothing goes wrong happens, then I'll be great. If things keep going the way they're going, I'll be great. This year comes in, and it was kind of positive. It would have been kind of positive for him, but he kind of focused on negativity on his end, and he kind of started to realize that he needed some drama to kind of strum up more donations. So let's say 2019 comes, and it has the same momentum that he loves, and he doesn't get whales to come in gifting subs or whatever. He gets the same kind of average. I have a feeling he's gonna eventually feel the need to rant and to start to strum up drama because he's gonna get desperate. That's just kind of how the vibe I get, because every time he's about to reach a year where nothing can go wrong, he kind of gets dry donations. And it kind of shrinks and shrinks and shrinks because there's nothing to kind of give. He doesn't give his audience an ultimatum. And it kind of started with 2015 with the copyright strikes. 2016, it was the ad revenue going down. 2017 was sell the house, save the house. It was the taxes. This year, it's the taxes again. So what is going to be 2019's big enemy that he has to rally the troops for? I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably going to be taxes, because if you believe the meme that, all the revenue I got from Save the House stream increased my taxes, then the amount of subs he's getting from Emerald 7 and all these donations he's going to get is going to up his taxes again. So, it is what it is.
Doing was putting a Band-Aid on the fact that I had 2 months with no YouTube revenue, fixing that for me. And now, basically how I'm doing now, guys, just so you know, Twitch is a little bit, I think this month, November, has been a little bit better than October, but it's nowhere near as good as it was, say, back June, July, which is what I was relying on. YouTube revenue is up, but nowhere near what I was making back when I was with Curse. And the problem is it's already artificially inflated. You see what I mean? It's already artificially inflated because of the holidays. What's going to happen come January when, boo, because it does. It always tanks January, February. Ad revenue on YouTube is fucking terrible. So I can't even imagine what
Remember, YouTube's an archive. He doesn't care. If he uploads a video on YouTube, yippee.
I'm going to be making on YouTube come January, February. All right?
Okay. All right. Sound good?
Android cheered. He said, if Emerald 7 contacted you and told you to keep him private, would you tell us that, or would you tell us you haven't talked to him to protect him? Basically, I'm an honest guy. If someone asked me not to violate their trust, I would not. But in this case, Emerald 7 did not contact me.
What he could have done if he did contact him, again, there might be the meme that Emerald Green is his email, and that's why he kept calling Emerald Green, maybe. But what he could do if he did email him, saying, yeah, he did email me, but that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go into the body of the email, to protect his privacy or whatever. He could say that because that's still respecting his privacy, but telling us that he did email him. He could say that. It would kind of help put in context, but the thing is that I kind of don't think Emerald 7 even emailed him, because he follows fucking the Kojima World Order Twitch channel, so there's that.
Again, I have no idea who this is. I'm assuming at this point, considering how frequently the person has come back and gifted subs to people, that they are just a really,
I want to see.
Either a super fan, right?
Super
Or
fan.
someone who loves my content, or just a good Samaritan.
Loves the content,
who heard
dude.
about my situation and just wants to help. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
As they say, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Although I think that a lot of us are kind of skeptical because of what happened with Tutankhamun over the summer. This guy who comes out of nowhere, again, someone we never heard of, comes onto the streams, starts being insanely generous during streams, right? Well, because of what happened with Tutankhamun, and just wants to help. I don't know. They are just a really, either a super fan, right? Or someone who loves my content, or just a good Samaritan who heard about my situation.
A good Samaritan, because that applies to streams.
And just wants to help. I don't know. As they say, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
So look at that. Look at that. So I mean, honestly, if I got that many subs, if one guy comes into my stream and does that kind of shit, I'd probably be a little concerned. I'd probably be kind of scared, because that's a lot of fucking money to throw around. and he just takes it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is just me, but I don't know. I feel kind of weirded out by it, but yeah, keep taking the money. Don't ask questions. Just take the money. That's what normal people do.
Although I think that a lot of us are kind of skeptical because of what happened with Tutankhamun over the summer. This guy who comes out of nowhere again, someone we never heard of, comes onto the streams, starts being insanely generous during streams, right? The difference here is that Tutankhamun, immediately when he was on the streams, you could see he was spamming emotes, he was saying stuff that was derailing stream chat, and quite frankly, a lot of stream regulars were very upset about his presence.
Now, the stream regulars were upset about its presence, but you know what DSP said to respond? Guys, fucking deal with it. Shut up. He's being generous. I mean, he kind of fucking shat on his chat just because of Tutankhamun. Toot like fucking shat on his stream chat, and DSP kind of allowed him to. He broke the rule of no spam of no spamming emotes or no spamming. Doesn't get timed out at all. A guy posts one emote in his chat, gets banned. It's a no spam. But Tut comes in, spams nonsensical spam of emotes. But hey man, I get the money. Okay.
On the streams, because they were basically like, every time this guy shows up, the whole stream's about him. No one pays attention to the game. No one pays attention to Phil. It's all about, is this guy going to drop more money, or is he
like
it. So basically, like, every time this guy shows up, the whole stream's about him. No one pays attention to the game. No one pays attention to Phil.
I love that so much. No one pays attention to Phil. No one pays attention to Phil.
It's all about, is this guy going to drop more money, or is he going to say something? Because he would say things like, oh, you see, Phil's good now. He doesn't need any money or whatever. He would say stuff like that on the stream.
Now, imagine going to a stream and just being so invested in other people paying attention to the streamer. Imagine being like that. You know what I'm gonna go do a Tevin stream. Be like, hey guys, why are you talking about Tevin? He's streaming. Why are you talking about him? Come on, guys. He's busting his ass for us to restream content, man. Oh, I'm gonna go to fucking iFi stream. Why are you guys talking about iFi? She's streaming. She's doing art. Why are you talking about her? Why are you guys talking about Mega64? They're streaming. Come on, guys. Let's rally together and talk about this. Why are you guys talking about your own shit? Come on, guys. Let's rally. I mean, imagine how shitty your life would be. Or just how fucking lame you sound. Like, I mean, I can understand if you're like a child or a person who never attended a stream before. I can understand that. Because, you know, you're going to a stream the very first time in your life, and you're like, whoa, man, I'm talking to the streamer live, man, whoa. You know, that's yippity doo dah. But then when you have, but when you get older, which DSP claims his audience is, you kind of just want to just chill and relax and just talk to people who are in stream chat. You're not gonna sit there and give a fuck about, oh, guys, we gotta talk about this guy. We gotta talk about the streamer, man. Like, that's kind of dumb.
And it would just basically derail the entire stream. And then eventually the guy lost his mind during the stream. I have no idea what happened. Guy loses his mind and then tells me that he wants all the money back. I'm like, you're an idiot. I don't know who the hell you think you are, but no, you're getting nothing back. And, I don't know why you're hating on him, because he did. He sent me all this nasty stuff. Oh, you're a hypocrite and you're a piece of shit.
Wait, what? I think another dude who restreams Phil said he went into Phil's chat and was harassed for not having a sub badge. Real shit. I went to his restream and mentioned it, and he had dog cam too.
Shit. Basically, he sent me this really insulting nasty email out of nowhere. And I didn't know what the hell had gone on at all, But it just seemed like the guy was a big attention hound. You know what I mean? He always wanted all the attention whenever he was on a stream.
I like he was about to say hog, then he went to hound, and then he went back to hog.
This Emerald 7 guy is the complete opposite.
The complete opposite. But when you go to his chat, he talk about Emerald 7 all the fucking time. I mean, like, let's see.
Yeah, I know. Everyone in chat's like, well, we're keeping our guard up with Emerald 7. I hear you. Because, you get so...
Emerald 7 doesn't talk in chat. But his audience like, we gotta keep our guard up with Emerald 7, guys. We gotta be careful. We gotta watch out. Emerald 7 is here. He's giving out money to Phil. We gotta be careful. That's kind of a shitty experience, that shitty life to have if you really care about a guy giving money to Dark. kind of funny how we went full circle with that, because for a long time, detractors, people kept telling detractors, jeez, I can't talk, detractors, oh, why do you care about Phil making money? That's kind of pathetic. You care about how much money he makes. He's successful. That's why you're jealous. And then you have his own fans. We gotta be careful with Emerald 7. He's giving money to Phil. We gotta be careful, guys. But I thought Dark is successful. Isn't this what successful people get? They get all this money? Come on.
Someone like Tut, who was around during the summer and seemed to be super supportive, and then within the course of 2 months becomes a total jerk, basically trolling and insulting people in stream chat constantly, saying negative stuff about me, and then tries to charge back everything.
He fucking shouted in his chat in August and early September. He fucking said, guys, you should thank me for the fucking subs. And then when he left the stream, when he left the first time, he's like, guys, you guys are immature. I don't want to be around you guys anymore, so I'm gonna be leaving. Then he comes back, and then everyone like bends over backwards for Tut. But of course, that's okay. But when he emailed Dark and said, I want his money, oh my god, when I want my money back, that's it, went too far. Now he's the problem. Okay.
He has not said a word. He has not contacted me. He has not, he's not doing anything to derail the streams. In fact, the streams end up being great, because people are engaged in the content rather than...
How are they engaged? They're more engaged about the sub bomb than they are about the content. Okay.
Just about, oh no, here's a guy who's going to now derail everything. So
I mean, again, the fact that you have a chat that's concerned about Emerald 7 kind of tells me that they're not really engaged. If they're concerned about a guy giving him money, they're probably not engaged with the content.
Maybe this is just, a really nice guy or girl. We don't know.
Guy or girl? Who knows?
So I'm really not going to question it. And like I said, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Hello, ProxyCon. Hello, everyone.
Because of what happened with Tut, this seems to be a completely different situation, which is a great thing, right?
Right?
All right. Shout out to Poopster. He chooses that I agree in the long term, a grassroots approach is much more stable than one huge contributor. Right. And that's the thing, is it's not just about one person showing up and saying, he chooses that I agree in a long term, a grassroots approach is much more stable than one huge contributor.
I agree, Phil. The long term is better than the short term, and the grassroots is great, Phil. You're amazing.
You're right. And that's the thing.
Okay,
is
Poopster, keep
it's not just
sucking the
about one person showing up and saying, oh, here we go, I'm the hero. It's about, I've always said this even when I started.
I'm the hero! Okay, so I have this other theory with Emerald 7. I have a feeling he's working his way to give DSP 16k. Because I have a feeling Emerald 7 is keeping track of how much money he's giving him, and he's probably going to keep track of the cut that Twitch gets. And I have a feeling that he's going to hit 16k with subs, and then DSP is going to keep begging regardless. Like, guys, I need to hit 16k, man. Emerald 7, first post in chat. I'm calling it right now. The first post you'll see in chat is, hey, that's bullshit, TSP. I gave you 16k in subs. That's going to be the very first post by Dark. I guarantee it. Imagine that's the first post we see of Emerald 7 calling Dark out.
On Patreon in 2015, I said, if half the people who watch my content on YouTube, keep in mind back then I wasn't doing live streams like I do now, but if half the people who watch my...
I really wish these NPC chat members had, better names than, Poopster or some shit. What the fuck is wrong with these NPC chatters? I don't know. I feel like that it's just some poop mafia going around. I don't know. I
my content on YouTube, gave $1 a month, I would be fine. I would never have to worry about YouTube ad revenue plummeting or nothing.
Wait.
And that's still, I wasn't doing live streams like I do now. But if half the people who watch my content on YouTube gave $1 a month, I would be fine. I would
Gave $1 a month.
never have to worry about YouTube ad revenue plummeting or nothing. And that still holds true. You know, still
He
on
literally
YouTube,
he
every
literally does get $1 a month, and it's still not enough.
month, I get 1 million or more views on my channel. Here on the streams, by the way, viewership is going up and up. Viewership's way up this month.
It's probably up because of Smash, and it's probably gonna go down pretty soon. It's probably gonna go down in January, February. It's probably gonna go back to averaging 300, 400, maybe 500 on day one games, but it is what it is.
And people don't realize that. They just think that, oh, you know, Phil can't. Nothing can help people like Phil. Someone needs to come in and drop a bomb, you know, to help. No, that's not true at all. It's seriously not true. That's not the case. It's about crowdfunding, right? That's how it's always been. That's how the most successful people out there are successful, because of the crowds that come in and support them. It's not because of one person coming in. So, there you go. Mushaba did a 200-bit cheer. This actually makes him the top cheerer, and he says, you know, please keep being supportive on the streams, because YouTube is basically dead now in terms.
Oh my god. A guy tells his chat to keep being supportive. What the fuck is this? I've never been to a stream where people tell other people to be supportive of the streamer like this. Like, what cookery is this?
In terms of revenue for Phil. All right, I'll be transparent with all of you. Is YouTube dead in regards to making revenue for me? No, not dead, but it's nothing compared to what it used to be. I'll give you an example. YouTube used to be 100% of my revenue. 100% from the years of 2011.
I can just already, since he's taking forever to type, he's probably doing 100%. He's doing the head bobble. Like, he's doing the important head bobble.
All the way through early 2015.
Squint.
So for 5 straight years, if not longer, it was my only source of income. And even then, when I adopted Patreon in 2015 and 2016, it wasn't until really late 2016 that I actually adopted to be kind of a live streamer, and that Twitch revenue started coming into play, into, you know, stuff that I do. So I was making so much money on YouTube, you know, that I didn't have to worry about other revenue sources. Now, and this is no exaggeration, what I make on YouTube is probably, as some months, less than 25% of my total income.
So he makes less than 25%, but he will tailor all his streams around YouTube. That's why he didn't continue Fist of the North Star. That's why he doesn't continue Okami. That's why he dropped Okami, because, you know, YouTube.
Less than 25%. Okay.
Save the house. Save my house, guys.
How bad is that? Right? And by the way, stop using Social Blade. Someone just said, oh, Social Blade. Social Blade has never once...
Social Blade's always wrong!
ever been correct in regards to anything revenue-wise, period. And I mean that. Someone who's a 10-year YouTuber who I used to use Social Blade, and it's good for things tracking subs and the like. It's absolutely terrible for tracking revenue. It's completely and utterly fucking wrong. It's never correct. You should never trust Social Blade when it comes to revenue. It's wrong. Okay? But YouTube went from being, I have enough money to pay all my bills on YouTube revenue, to I don't even have enough to pay 1/4 of my bills with YouTube revenue. That's how bad YouTube has gotten. And again, is it a symptom?
Again, remember when he used to give us dollar amounts for KO Gaming? Now he doesn't give us dollar amounts with DSP Gaming. Now it's the percentages. Which means absolutely nothing. Because, okay, so it went from like, okay, I make half. I make 25%. I make half of what I make. I make this percentage. These percentages have no relevance. It's like as useful as a PragerU graph. PragerU graphs are always kind of off. Like I'll show you one PragerU graph that is just great. PragerU art. Let's do art. I know it's gonna come. Here, I think it's this.
The Mona Lisa.
Yeah, this is the video. Let's see. Where is this graph? This great graph that makes a lot of sense. When you see this graph, it's gonna make perfect sense, dude. If I can find it. Come on. This graph. This graph is just as useful as DSP's percentages. Like, you have standards on this axis, on the up axis, like the up and down axis. It's the y-axis. The x-axis is this one. That's standards, apparently. And then you have the years. What does this signify? It starts off at, like, high standards, I guess, then the standards go up, then the standards come crashing down in 1960, but, like, what does that tell us about the artistic standards? Like, it's just, there's no measure of this. You can't measure standards, because everyone has different standards. So these graphs are nonsense. So when DSP tells us percentages, it's as useful as that. What are these measuring? What's the baseline percentage? Because 100% is 100%, that's total amount of money, I guess. Then he tells us he makes half, then he tells us he makes 25, then it goes back to half. It goes all over the place. What the fuck are these percentages? It's a percentage of 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 a percentage. It just means nothing. It's just numbers at this point. He could be literally telling us that he makes like $1 million a day, and that could be terrible for him. Who knows? Theo must love this video. It's about art, dude. Dude, this video is trash. I did a video on this, and it's a pretty bad video.
Symptom of the website changing, yes. It's a symptom of them changing things corporately behind the scenes to be a site, this big site that's very different from what originally it was meant to be. It's a symptom of them turning their entire business toxic through automation.
Toxic through automation. But Twitch is great, guys. They don't have any automation. Okay.
A million reasons why. And that's why I don't want to be there anymore. It's an archive of my shit, and it's not somewhere that I want to actively make content for because I just don't want to be a part of it anymore,
Funny how he doesn't say this in the first pre-stream. He doesn't say this on the YouTube pre-stream. He says this on the pre-stream that never gets uploaded. It's almost like he's afraid of his YouTube audience getting mad. As an artist, do you agree that Dark being a Let's Player is like an artist? Canvas is canvas. Oh, that rant. That might be a video on its own, because that's such a bad fucking thing I heard from him. It's so dumb. It's so dumb on many levels, but it is what it is.
About Hunter is cool. Cheer, he says, Emerald's doing what King Tut did. Isn't there worry that the same result might occur? See, that's the thing. It's not. It's different. It's very different from what
Very
Tut
different.
did. From the day that Tut showed up and started dropping cheer bombs on stream, he was talking in stream. He was derailing the stream. The first day he did it, he asked me to play Street Fighter V that night instead of something else. Right? Immediately, he was trying to change the...
He tried to change. He tried and succeeded. I remember that day. It was awesome. Because Ted says, hey man, you should play Street Fighter V. And that day he was going to play Street Fighter 3 The Anniversary Collection. He changed the schedule that day to be Street Fighter V. And it's kind of funny that Twitch never banned him for that, because he did it out of response to money through bits, which is against terms of service. And Twitch just took the money and ran away. And DSP's like, well, he tried to change the streams. Ugh, he did. And then you play Street Fighter V constantly. I don't know if it was that day, but he played Street Fighter V one night for 4 hours. He never did that ever again. And he did it for 4 hours in hopes that Tut would show up. He streamed for 4 hours just for Tut. Just for Tut. Imagine.
The streams, change the content.
Nah, DSP's
He
off.
was trying to get tons of attention for himself. It was all about him. Whenever he was here, it was all about him.
And you enabled it. DSP literally enabled his behavior. Because, like, he didn't ban him for trying to take over his stream. He didn't say, like, when he said, you should play Street Fighter V, I'll give you bits, man. He should just have banned him and just give the cut response of, that's against terms of service of Twitch. No, he fucking changed the schedule. he typed in chat, maybe Tut will show up. He loves it when I play Street Fighter V. And now he's like, well, Tut was a attention whore. He controlled the streams. You allowed him to.
And he would goad the mods.
Go with the mods,
He would
dude.
goad the viewers. He would goad everyone. He would say stupid shit that he knows isn't allowed, and people would have to be like, okay, well, this guy's being supportive of Phil, so we'll let it slide.
Hold-
The mods.
Hold up. Let's listen to this.
Change the content. He was trying to get tons of attention for himself. It was all about him. Whenever he was here, it was all about him. And he would goad the mods. He would goad the viewers. He would goad everyone. He would say stupid shit that he knows isn't allowed, and people would have to be like, okay, well, this guy's being supportive of Phil, so we'll let it slide.
This guy is breaking the rules, but we will let it slide because he's supporting DSP. Now, it's funny that he kind of brings this up and he kind of insinuates that the mod said that, but there's a tiny little problem with that. You see, my friends, I actually talked to Infinite about this when Tut was around, and I asked him, why is he breaking the rules? Because I tried to be a good viewer, and I was like, hey man, he's breaking the rules, you should ban him. And what Infinite told me was that he talked about it in mod chat to Dark about it, to Dark Svidil. And Dark Svidil said, hey man, he's being generous. Let it slide, be lenient with the guy. Now, I might be a little paraphrasing with that, but it was to the point where he kind of said that it was a discussion that they had about banning Tut or timing him out for spam. They talked about it, and they all decided, it was either DSP or they all unanimously decided to let it slide. But no special treatment. Now, it adds salt to injury when you watch when he first came up to the stream and he started spamming emotes and started spamming tears and all that shit. DSP literally told him, hey man, can you do it all at once instead of doing a little bit? Chat's being a little annoyed right now. Didn't ban him for it, just asked them nicely to not spam anymore or as intensely. Again, no special treatment, dude. You're on good terms with Infinite? Not I don't know. Infinite is just a guy, like, him and Swaggins are still cucks, but, I mean, they're just there. I don't know. It's not like I'm like, oh man, they're cool people. Infinite is kind of like Janny, where he's not necessarily, like, brain dead retarded, but, like Swaggins is, but he's just kind of there. He's there.
And like I said, then on a whim, he flipped. On a whim, out of nowhere, he completely fucking flipped and changed. And became a guy who apparently hated my guts, even though he never explained why. It never made any sense.
He literally shot on your chat, and you didn't think maybe this guy's a troll. Okay.
What happened literally made zero sense. He gave no justification, no explanation. Just on a whim, all of a sudden he's arguing with mods, insulting them, physically threatened one of them. Then he got banned.
These are like meme threats, by the way. They're meme threats. Swaggins will hold the convo with you as long as you don't insult him or something. I don't fucking care. Like, all I talk about, I mean, even though I talk to Swaggins in chat, I just kind of just meme him out sometimes. I don't know. I don't really say anything that's like, guys, I don't do fucking ops with them. If anything, I just gotta give them shit for not unbanning me. I demand to be unbanned. I didn't do anything. I'm an innocent boy, and I can't be unbanned, but someone unbanned D. Davidson, he can be unbanned, but I can't? That's fucked up. I'm just trying to get them to unban me. That's all I'm trying to do. You know what? If that's the only up I do with these people, I just want to be unbanned. I just want to be unbanned in Dave's chat. I'm never gonna talk in chat. I just want to be unbanned. That's all I want. Come on, guys. Unban Theo. He did nothing wrong. What did I do? I don't even remember what I did. I don't remember what I did to get banned. Come on.
and then he comes to me and says, "I want my money back." It's like, dude, you're out of your mind. You're actually nuts.
You're nuts, dude.
And that's the thing. There's no favoritism on my streams. I don't.
There's
care.
no favoritism except for when there was for Tut. Whoops.
If you're someone who's been watching me for 1 day or 10 years, I don't care if you're someone who never, contributed anything or someone who contributed a ton. Everyone gets treated fairly here. No one's gonna.
How is people treated fairly? Ben Boxer breaks the rules every fucking time he's in the chat. Doesn't get banned, and Swaggin said that it's because he's an OG. Tut was in chat on his chat directly, spammed in chat, never got banned, never got suspended, never got timed out, never got penalized for it, was able to do whatever he fucking wanted. And there's no special treatment. Okay.
Unfair treatment, and no one's gonna get this kind of special, I don't want this stream to turn into a good old boys club. Oh, it's just us regulars around here. We're all special and happy, and because
it is a fucking boys club.
Contributed or they're mods, they're special and happy, and we all just our
The
stream.
mods act like they're fucking special. I mean, the only mod that doesn't act entitled and snobby is Infinite and Yusuke. Lord Lamb, I don't fucking really give a fuck about him, but those two are the only people that kind of go in chat and just act like normal fucking people. Even though they're kind of cucks in their own way, but they act mostly normal. They're high-functioning cucks. While you have Swaggins are like, "Hi, Swagligs! Swaglig Army! Shout out to the Swagligs!" Soon, and then you have Swaggins with his own fucking shitty-ass emote that he has to pay for. He has to pay Pops and Kicken to use his fucking meme. I mean, it's pretty much a boys club. I mean, even Kekken kind of goes in that chat and acts like it's his own personal boys club. Get out of here. You play with only mods. Red Dead Redemption 2 is only with mods. There's no boys club. Okay.
And you guys, you guys are just visitors. We're actually the guys who belong here. I don't want that to ever happen. You know what I mean?
Well, when you start your fucking streams with my friends, hi my friends, that's pretty much a boys club. Because no one's your friend day one. Like, if I come to a stream, first day, and someone says, hi my friends, I'd be like, what the fuck, man?
I want this stream to be somewhere where everyone can come in and have fun, have a chill time with me, and enjoy, and not turn it into a good old boys club. That's like the worst possible kind of thing, I think, right?
It is a boys club. Be the still in fucking chat, TBH.
So there you go. All right. I would also ask for everyone in the stream chat to please settle down. Every time that Tut now is in the stream chat, people go nuts.
Settle down now.
Reasons. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It gets annoying when I'm trying to put on an entertaining gameplay stream, and literally 100% of the discussion in the stream chat is about Tutankhamun because he was, positive and generous and supportive over the last couple of months, financially and with gifted subs and with everything. It's time to grow up. If Tutankhamun wants to be here and hang out, great. But people should not be making the entirety of the stream chat about him. And I mean that, like, in any way.
So we went from Tut making it about himself to the viewers are making it about Tut. I love this flip-flop that he did. He went from saying that, oh, the viewers are making it about Tut, now it's Tut is making it about himself. No special treatment.
Like, some people are positive, some people are negative. Are you going to give Phil more money? Are you going to gift more subs today? Are you going to do that? Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Leave him the fuck alone. It's
I miss
fucking business what he does.
You know what? I kind of miss Idella for the most part. Like, I miss the posts, but I don't know. He was a guy that deserved to be banned a long time ago, but I mean, like, he deserved to be banned, but it's like, I don't know, like, it's a slippery slope, dude.
Like, and to be in his shit is fucked up to begin with. Just because the guy wants to come and hang out on a stream, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, people, you just got to make it everything about him. And so I come in and I'm doing my pre-stream. I notice he's in here. I give him a shout out. And the next thing I see is everyone's just talking about him. How about you just fucking act like he's a normal person?
T-pose for Tut. He T-poses for Tut, dude. T-pose on the haters. T-pose on Tut, man. Tut. Everyone's talking Tut.
You just got to make it everything about him. And so I come in and I'm doing my pre-stream. I notice he's in here. I give him a shout out. And the next thing I see is everyone's just talking about him. How about you just fucking
Tut
act like
pose.
he's a normal person like everyone else instead of making the entire thing about him? I'm being honest with you guys. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of like having to be like a parent to people who can't act their age. And
Maybe because your chat is full of children. Maybe it's
just
that.
act like little kids in my stream chat. I just can't do it anymore. You know, I'm not gonna put up with that shit. I'm gonna try to put out a fun, entertaining stream for you guys. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see people make the entire fucking stream about this. You know what I mean? I'm just done. I'm done with it. So if I see this shit, I'm gonna start fucking moderating the chat. And you guys, if you don't like it, too bad. I can't have the entire fucking stream be about a guy who may or may not show up today. If he shows up and he says a word, now everyone fucking goes nuts and harasses him and does shit. I'm tired of it. I really am.
Now,
Like,
this was also it also kind of started when Jake Likes Cats told Tut about Sidella, and Tut then left. And this is around that time, so DSP really just did not want his chat to talk to Tut because he kind of knew his chat was toxic. And he just didn't want the toxicity to go to Tut. So he just kind of wanted Tut to be there and then Chad to kind of hover around him and never talk to him. They wanted to treat Tut special. Because if no one talks to Tut, maybe Tut would stay around longer. And deep down, he kind of feels the same way with Emerald 7. He hopes to God no one kind of drives Emerald 7 away because he loves that money. He really does.
Stream needs to get back on track with being about me playing games and having fun and you guys hanging out with me. Not, oh, the entire fucking stream now is going to be about some guy that gifted subs.
I mean the things that he would have a point if he did start up a stream and then all it was about Tut. I could kind of understand that. But DSP went out of his way for weeks to months mentioning Tut for free in his pre-stream. He pretty much had a Tut segment in his fucking pre-stream. He had a literal Tut segment. And then he's surprised when chat talks about him. Well, maybe you shouldn't have a Tut segment in your fucking pre-stream then. And now, he has an Emerald 7 segment. Every pre-stream, he talked about fucking Emerald 7. So he has a fucking Emerald 7 segment. And then he's gonna be surprised when his chat talks about Emerald 7 all the time. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I bring up Cleo all the fucking time. I have pictures of her on my Twitter. I have pictures of her on my stream. Am I gonna fucking hold it against my chat that when they talk about fucking Cleo? Guys, I'm tired of you guys talking about my fucking rabbit. Leave Cleo alone, okay? She's just a bun. She's just here on the stream. She's up there. Why are you fucking talking about her? Leave her alone, dude. Like, okay.
Fuck up. You know?
Why is the fuck up? Leave Cleo alone.
So I'm laying down the law. I'm just being honest with you guys. All right? I'm not going to put up with this shit. I'm not. So if you guys are going to do this shit, too bad. You're not going to be around for long. So you better wise the fuck up. Just being real talk here, guys. You better wise up. I'm not going to have put up with this shit no more. All right?
No more.
You know, if Tut wants to come in and talk, great. But that doesn't mean that the entire stream now is about Tut for fucking 4 hours. And people harassing him and DMing him and doing this stupid shit.
I agree.
Right?
I agree. Bun is adorable.
Every once in a while he says something that seems like it's trolling. Let's not micro analyze every fucking thing that he says and you know, the problem is you guys, I hate to say it, a lot of the people who watch my streams buy into all the fucking drama. Man. You guys go off and these people who literally micromanage every moment of my streams to try to find some kind of drama to turn into a big video they can put on YouTube to get views and get popularity. You guys buy into that shit. I don't see that shit, but I know people come in and talk about it in my stream chat. I'm like, why don't you just fucking grow up?
Grow up.
And stop turning every little thing into drama and negativity and instead just come to the streams to hang out and have fun. Because if you bring in that negative element from other people who are only doing it to get attention for themselves is derailing the chat. You know, and I'm done with it.
The button
I'm
is
not
the
putting up
shadow
with it
god.
anymore. So if I start seeing this dumb shit, it's over. You guys are going to
It's
get
over.
banned. I'm just not putting up with it. And if it means that 20, 30 people get fucking banned because they can't act like adults, so be it. You know? It's by the way, no one's going to miss you. Just
No
being
one's
real.
gonna
No one's
miss
gonna fucking
you.
miss you because you're the drama queens who come in and have to start this shit every day. You know? No one cares.
No one
So,
cares. Stop it.
It's time to fucking grow up. Just being real here, you know. I'm not gonna put up with this shit anymore.
Is it gonna be the tut 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 ban 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 quote? Come on, hot
And
stuff.
you know, I'm gonna start playing Mega Man, and if I look down at the stream chat and everything is tut 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 tut, it's gonna be ban 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 ban, and then we're gonna continue
Tut
on
tut
like
tut
normal
tut
fucking
tut.
humans
Ban
and
ban
not
ban ban
idiots,
ban.
Okay, so it's time to wake the fuck up.
Wake the fuck up.
All right.
I-
All right. You.
I am world famous, guys. I think I could get Robert De Niro on stream, guys. That's I'm gonna contact Robert De Niro. I'm gonna be like, hey, Robert De Niro, I'm a YouTube streamer. You might have heard of me. I get on average, guys, 73 views. I'm a pretty much a big deal. Robert De Niro, come on stream. We could talk about Dark's Fidel together. Be great. My mom's a huge fan of Robert De Niro. Great content. Let's get him on, guys. Let's tweet to Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, come on the Big Bun stream.
14K just reset for the 8th month in a row and says, "Don't let the foolishness get to you. Keep putting out great content." That's what it's all about.
Oh, we can get Mega 64 too. We get all of them. Let's get them both. Mega 64 and Robert De Niro. Let's get them both here.
You know, that's what it's all about. That's why it frustrates me when I am putting out content that people are saying is good, you know, and then next thing I know, I look down and the entire chat has been derailed by the appearance of a single person just because that person was generous or they said something that could be construed.
He could easily scare away future super whales by behaving like this. I mean, he could. It's just that a lot of the whales he gets are fucking retarded usually, so... I mean, he had Viking for a while, he had Tut for a while, he had Swaggins for a bit, and now he has Emerald 7. So, I mean, he gets a lot of these dumb fucking sock whales. I mean, he also has Hank Duma as well, so, I mean, I don't know. Someday it could backfire on him, I could see that, but it is what it is, we'll see.
One way or another. What the fuck? Are you 5 years old? Seriously,
But at the same time, though, a whale could look at this and say, hey, guys, I could get DSP to, like, defend me all the time. So I'm going to give him the big bucks, and then I can do whatever I want and defend him. As long as I suck DSP's dick and give him money, he'll protect me.
Stupid. I know this is a gameplay stream, but that doesn't mean that all rationale of, like, intelligent thought needs to be thrown to the wolves because I'm playing a video game. Can we show the world that
I love this code
gamers
too.
aren't just immature people?
Can you show the world
you
that gamers
do childish things all day, and can we actually like be a little bit much
Love
mature than
that.
that? I'm just saying.
Let's show the world, guys, on this indie stream
Okay.
with Potion.
Mushtaba did a 100-bit cheer and said, "You're currently the top person on Twitch with the most tier 3 subs. The next closest is like half." Yeah, I know. I don't know how you guys even see that because I don't pay attention to any of that shit. But I guess what the guy figured out was if he does tier 3 subs, he can give subs to people who will use them rather than he'll probably run out of people to sub to the channel if he just does tier 1 subs.
That doesn't make any sense, because he could run the same risk of doing tier 3, so if that's the case, then is he going to stop doing tier 3? And he can still sub people to tier 1. Because again, there's like a misconception that you have to gift people subs to people who attend the stream, and that's not necessarily the case. You could gift anyone subs.
This way. So, Poopster cheers. As a new
Poopster.
reviewer, I'm thankful it's not a good old boys club.
It is a boys club, Poopster. You're fuck
The
off.
community has been fun and inclusive since day
Inclusive,
one. Yeah, I want people to feel like when you.
It was so inclusive. Why would they let me, a Greek, in their chat? Yeah, these are fucking racist, guys. They don't like Greeks. They're a bunch of Greek haters over there. I mean, you guys say whatever, but you guys let me be me. DSP's chat will not let me be Greek in that chat. I have to be someone else. Fucking racists. Twitch should ban him. Twitch should ban DSP because he's discriminating against Greeks. This is a a grave injustice against me because I am Greek. Fucking racist, guys. Ridiculous.
Come here, you can become part of a place
David
where
is
we're all
shitty
chill,
Charles
and we
fans.
hang out, and we respect each other, and we have fun together, right? So
Oh, yeah, Emerald 7 is pretty much a sock of a sock. It used to be called Daring Visionary? I think it was Daring Visionary. That used to be his name. He changed it to Emerald 7. So, there's that.
that's it. I don't want it to become, oh, look, it's the same 20 people every stream, and if you're not part of that group, then you're not included. How dare you even say anything in stream chat, you little, and you get bullied and stuff. No way. Not gonna
Yeah, my fellow swaglings.
have that happen, okay?
Okay.
Hunter is so cool, cheered again. He said, didn't know that was the case with Tut. How weird. You need to make a biopic on your life. Yeah, I don't know, man.
A biopic on his life just because of Tut.
Seriously. But you don't need to make a biopic because even though I live my life, I just focus on the positive future. But there are people who focus on the negative shit, and they're the ones who fucking... I'm sure there will be year-end videos, the year that Phil had, and all the drama that they fucking focused on that I don't even give a shit about and don't care about, I'm sure they'll go through every negative possible thing. They won't mention any positives from this year. Only negatives about all the...
What if they don't do positive? They want you to do the positive, so... But he did a negative video about his channel, too. He did a 12 years of, on the first day of whatever. I don't know, he did a negative video, too.
Bad stuff that happened with Phil this year, all the drama. I don't give a fuck,
He doesn't care, but he sure cares about us having an attraction to each other. He cares about us getting attention, and us having a camaraderie with each other. He cares about us getting along. Let's get back to that.
Creatively make your own positive. If you can't be successful doing the positive, make fun of someone who's doing that. I'd rather sit here and I love my stream, or to try to tear down someone who does. Someone who's already doing all... The answer is to make the positive content for sure. So, I completely disagree. Most people who hate on me aren't making money off of it at all. There's a few people who are, but most of them are not, okay? So that's just a misconception. In fact, a lot of the people who used to have entire groups and societies hating on me didn't make a dime on it. So that's not true at all. It's more, for me, my opinion, it's more about the attention and the feeling of camaraderie.
The camaraderie and the attention. Because that's what we care about as detractors. He cares about us getting along with each other. Imagine being that fucking petty. You care about people getting along. These people who hate on me, they get along, and they like each other, and they're friends with each other. That's fucking stupid. They all like to tear down people. Ugh, toxic. Yeah, okay. Well, his fans all agree with him and shitting on Ninja. Yeah. Okay.
Well, guys, it's fucking 7:21 now. I guess we should start, huh? More than likely, I will do about 2 hours of gameplay. So probably I'll go till like 9:30ish. Because I have to shave and shower tonight. I've got other shit to do here tonight. My whole day, again, just like most days, is crazy busy. I finished streaming earlier. I uploaded. I got this PlayStation 4 booted up and updated because this game needed a major update, so I had to get the game updating.
Oh my god, guys. He had to update a game. That's so fucking hard. Oh, how does he do it? How does he do it?
I had dinner. I cleaned up after dinner. I had to take the trash out because today was trash day. I had to make a shopping list because...
trash day, okay.
Kat and I haven't shopped in 9 days for groceries or anything because I haven't had a break. So I had to make a schedule of meals for the next week, including what we're going to be doing.
He has to make a schedule for meals. Okay.
Christmas Day. And Kat had...
What a great life. You have to schedule meals.
She found a recipe she wants to make this week on her day off. So I had to find all the ingredients for that recipe. I had to make
So, Kat... Why does DSV have to do the research for the recipe? Wouldn't Kat already have the recipe down on a list for him? Like, oh, this is stuff I need. Phil, I need you to, get you these recipes, okay? Oh, I have auto updates on, by the Cupcakes, for my PS4, and for some reason it doesn't always update my games. I don't know why it doesn't do it automatically, but it is what it is. But, anyways... Why does he need to make the list for the recipes? I thought she did that. Because she's the one making the fucking meals. Whatever. It is what it
A
is.
giant shopping list, which took me like, a long time to do. Then I had to do
A
some
long
more things
time to do a
downstairs.
shopping
Then
list.
immediately I ran upstairs. Oh God, it's time to get the stream ready. So I had to find all the ingredients for that recipe. I had to make a giant shopping list, which took me like, a long time to do. Then I had to do some more things downstairs.
More things. I had to do more things. What things? I like it gives us such vivid details of turning on the PS4, updating the game, going downstairs, doing meals, doing this, doing that. Things. He gives us such vivid details, and then just stops, and then gives us things. Sounds like you did. So, I mean, okay.
Downstairs. Then immediately I ran upstairs. Oh God, it's time to get the stream ready. I start getting the stream ready, and as I turned the stream on, I had to take a shit.
I just set the stream ready, guys. I had to open OBS. I had to hit start streaming. Oh, so hard. And then he has to go. Then he has to take a shit. Now imagine taking a shit and be like, "Oh my God, I need a shit. I need a shit, guys." Oh.
So I had to run in the bathroom, taking a shit as the stream is going with the pre-stream. It's like I haven't had a moment to just sit down and be like, "Oh, let me relax for a second."
He can't relax while taking a shit. What kind of shit does he take if he can't relax during taking a shit? Is he on the toilet be like, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God"? Must not have been a... Oh. You might need to see a doctor.
I don't even have time. I'm like moving, running, constantly, motion.
Motion.
Damn. So finally, hopefully, after tonight's stream ends around 9:30, I'll start uploading. I'll shave and shower. I'll come back. I'll add videos to playlist. Maybe by then it'll be like 10:30, 11 p.m. And then maybe I'll get like a half an hour to myself before Kat comes home from work.
He can't relax with Kat? So, wait. So, he has to stream and he does all this stuff. Okay. And then he's like, "Oh, maybe, hopefully I can get 30 minutes to myself. And then Kat can come over and chill." He can't relax with his soulmate? I thought you were soulmates. I thought you enjoyed spending time together. What a great relationship. You dread the moment that your girlfriend comes in and you're just hoping to have time to yourself. That must be a great relationship.
Oh my God. 10:30, 11 p.m. And then maybe I'll get like a half an hour to myself before Kat comes home from work. Oh my God.
He sounds like Katz's mom. Like, that's kind of some shit that you would feel if you're at home and then your mom's coming home from work. Maybe I can have some time before my mom comes home. Okay. If I showed him my mother's schedule as she ferries 3 teenage sisters to school or college while running a house had spontaneously combust. He hasn't showered all day, dude, yeah. It shows.
This is just my whole day. My whole day is like, can I get 5 minutes? Nope. No time for you.
No time for you, because you gotta spend time with fucking Kat, that fucking bitch. How dare Kat spend time with him? Ugh. Awful. What a terrible life. I feel sorry for him. Okay, guys. I got stuff to do. I got some stuff to do. I will stream. I might stream again. I gotta get food, and I gotta do stuff, so... Fun, right? But really, does he say Kat is coming home at midnight, or whatever? I think... Who knows? Honestly, who knows? He could just be fucking lying for all we know. She could be home during that stream. Because he told us that she had 3 days off, and then he tells us, "Oh, I can only get 1 day off." To you, he has to take a shit. I have to take a shit, guys. I have to end the stream. I might stream again if I have time. I don't know. I have to clean the kitchen. Just get stuff for Din Din. But I might have time to stream, so I do have an idea what I want to stream. That if I can't do it today, I'll do it another day. But it is what it is. But guys, thank you so much for coming to the stream. It's been fun. It was a great stream. I love doing streams, dude. Sound good? But it's been great. If you missed anything, you can wait for the archive to process. I know it might show like the last hour or whatever, but if you wait, the whole video will be live. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys either in a bit or whenever I stream next or whatever. Might just do a video. Who knows? Who knows? But thanks guys. See you guys in the next one.